welcome everybody to session 4 of our combo Road to Baldur's Gate and Descent into Avernus game. We are going to go ahead and get right into it. Does anybody want to give a recap of what happened last week?
Sure. I can give a recap of what happened last week.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright. 1 second.
You found the fix for the halo.
There it is. Fix what now?
For the halo effect, were you? The light.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I have it. You see a little tiny black line. I have the little thing over it, so I'm getting a new camera in a second, so that shouldn't be a problem next time. But anyway, last time on the road to Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus. While making their way on the outskirts of the Troll Claws region, our unwitting group of heroes stumbled upon a nasty surprise in a sleeping troll, who just awoke in time to be a nuisance. Little did they know that he was a mere lookout for a far more dire foe. A dire troll! The party, knowing that their demise was assured if they stayed, rode for their lives and managed to escape a terrible rock concert. After an incredibly brief shopping venture in town, the heroes finally made it to Boriskir Bridge, where they were savagely ambushed by a Yuan-Ti scouting party in wait. Things were not looking well for our adventurers. And in an act of kindness and desperation, young Duncan sacrificed his life. Well, on his dying breath, he spit and sacrificed his soul to attempt to save the party.
That's true.
The little demon, was it Pip-Kip? Popped up. Pip-Kip, that is such a weird name. And attempted to assist the unconscious adventurers while Eldrin looked on. But just then, a group of knights were heading towards the bridge and saved the party from absolute annihilation. After regrouping, the party now realizes they must go save Duncan's soul. For recap.
Nice. All right. Thank you for this. Tamila, please gain inspiration for your compelling Dragon Ball Z-like recount of last week's episode. I truly appreciate it. And you all, if you don't recall, had definitely finished across the bridge, and you did, I think you did bury Duncan ceremoniously, according to I suppose the appropriate funeral rites for Helm. And I think that is where we are now. You guys are in camp just a little ways after the bridge. You remember, you could all see still, because you're not too far, to the north, you see burning smoke. So smoke and fire in the distance across the other side of the bridge. Presumably due to some sort of attack from the creatures that attacked you. And I think Antamila correctly identified them as Yuan-Ti. Yeah, so it's probable that the place that you were at is no longer a viable place, but you did see a pretty large contingent of knights, presumably from El Terrell, due to the symbology they wore on their plate armor. So maybe they could help. Time will tell. But you had successfully rested overnight, and you are here now next morning. Do you guys want to continue on your journey, or is there anything else you want to do?
So we woke up to a relatively normal morning.
Yeah. There's no sound of Duncan prepping food. Awkwardly silent in the camp.
The shovel against the tree, not being double wielded.
Oh.
Edmund's probably like in the morning, like Duncan, wake up. Oh,
Ooh, dark. I like it.
Seems like
forgot his grogginess in his sleep. Thought it was a nightmare, maybe.
Sounds like a quiet and somber morning for the group.
Yeah, probably not. the most upbeat of mornings.
All right. Depressing.
Well, beyond that, Derek would go about his normal, I'll just kind of call it ritual, not mechanically ritual, but just his normal routine of casting mage armor and aid on his compatriots. So for the next 16 hours, temp 5 and max hit points.
33. Nice.
I mean, at some point, or with the conversation about Pip Kip. Do we know his name, or did you just
Yeah.
tell us out of character?
It said it in the contract. So here's the thing. We're assuming, this is out of character, we're assuming that Pip Kip is the imp we saw that's been following us around. But we don't know that for a fact.
True, but he did have the same.
Yeah, the context seems to be that.
I think the first person. I think the demon or the imp that we saw first. We also had already signed the contract, so maybe we can compare the signatures.
I don't think there was a signature on the first one. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
You would know that it's completely unsigned.
Okay, it's completely signed. Nice.
Yeah,
So
I mean
he
maybe
has something.
maybe handwriting can compare, but I don't know how that works. Like I don't know if Devil's like if it magically gets created or if they actually fill it out and keep it in like a pocket somewhere, like pocket universe somewhere until they magically make it appear or what.
Are you guys talking about this like in character or?
I would say at least we were
No,
talking. I would bring it up
but
to compare
the
it to
concept of
contract.
who's Pip Kip in character, yeah. Probably the whole handwriting thing, I don't know if that would get. I mean, Edmund at least wouldn't bring it up.
I think Eldrin would come to Antomila and say, "Who grabbed the second contract?" Actually,
I think I was reading the second contract last time.
so you
Yeah,
have both.
yeah.
Yeah, it was on his lap on the back of Edmund's horse.
Right.
And I thought Edmund had taken it and then went to Antamila to look at it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we just looked it over at night once he was, once we had given him his rights and buried him and everything. I think we took a look at it.
Right.
And that's when we learned what the whole thing was.
Yeah, the whole thing, definitely.
Everything.
Well, I mean, from what we know.
Right.
There was an attempt to investigate it further. It might have been successful, but
I think we failed.
there might be some meta there. But you have a pretty good idea that you got the details. All this talk about it though is interrupted as in the middle of the camp there's a poof of smoke and a smell of sulfur, and there is a imp just sitting there. And he says, "Oh, you got it right. I'm Pip Kip. Hello. I take it you've read the details. You know what's going on now.
As much as we can suss out, yes.
Right. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I know all your names. Been watching you for a few weeks now. I think we could help each other out."
Was there a particular reason why you were watching us specifically?
You seem to be heading south, and I reckon that, there's this storm to the west, and I thought that you might be heading down the tradeway. And I've been trying to find a group of adventurers, such as yourselves. You've handled yourselves quite well from what I've seen. Dealing with bandits and road thieves. You seem like you might also have an interest in things fiendish, in particular from the conversations I've listened into. And, I thought we might be able to help each other out. You see, from what you saw in the contract, I just want to go home. I just want to go back to where I came from. And I'm sure you don't want me here either, so it's a very win-win scenario. So as long as you help me get there within the year, your friend, his soul will be fine. He will not have breached the contract that he signed. So
So his soul will be able to be released, and he can go on to his rightful afterlife. Or
absolutely, the if that didn't happen, that would start a whole big chain of events, and I can assure you that us devils never break our deals. He smiles at you wickedly.
Can we make a check to see if we know is it like why does is it difficult for him to get back to where he needs to go, or maybe why wouldn't he be able to just go back by himself? Like, why can't he's a devil, right? Why can't he just waltz in the front door and be like, "Yo, I'm home"?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a religion check. Or I would also take an arcana check. I will allow 2 checks
Same
from the group.
difference. I'll do. Is anyone trained in either? Because I'm not trained in either, so I'll do the opposite.
I would have advantage
I
because
have-
of the fiend.
That's probably good.
Wait,
Mhm.
who is Piggy? Never mind.
Wait,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
where?
It's probably spoilers. I tried to ignore it.
Wait, where do you see it?
I'm going to
Under
ignore it.
under journal, there's something
Characters,
called Piggy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you could
on our
ignore that.
character,
That's fine.
yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
Panic sets
Alright,
in.
why not? Click.
Okay. And you said you wanted to.
Yeah, and then you can do maybe Arcana, Elion, and do advantage since you have
Sure.
favored enemy.
Well, that
Oof.
helps.
Ooh,
Why am
wow.
I getting that?
All right, so you can't really think of it. Like you said, you figure that most of you would figure, I think, that why can't he just go home? You don't really know. You might be able to ask him, but
Yeah, I was
mean,
gonna say if we didn't like, I'm just gonna because we don't want to sit here and roll for every single person. I'm just gonna assume Edmund doesn't know.
These terrible rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, thank you. I have
Edmund
to
would just
mute my
probably
tab. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, Edmund.
Edmund would just ask him outright, if you're a devil, why can't you just go back in by yourself?
What the fuck?
That's yeah, it's not really any of your concern, I think. Don't worry about it. It's just if we find a very powerful mage, perhaps they can open a portal. Something like that. That I think that would be the best way. Alternatively, I think it'd be okay. Well, nah, I shouldn't say anything about that. He kind of looks over at Antamila.
Please, go ahead.
He kind of looks over at Antamila and then just kind of. No, I think we'll.
We're all friends here. Pip Kip, go ahead. Speak your mind. Say your piece.
While he's speaking his mind, at
Yeah.
this point, Derek would walk up to Antamilla and nudge her and try to whisper, kind of, "Hey, what about the that coin? Remember, seemed maybe this Pip Kip thing knows something about it."
I'm almost 100% certain he knows something about it.
And that's it. So he just and then kind of
Did you whisper that to him? Like, because obviously he
Tried
was
to.
talking with Andamila, and you just kind of walked up and started.
Yeah.
totally tried to.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Oh,
It's like a lawyer comes over and just like say something to his client.
Like he's actively in conversation with this guy, so he's absolutely gonna try to listen in on what you're saying.
I mean, he covered the mic on Tamila, and then
You said stealth. All right. Where is?
ooh,
oh,
How about?
okay.
Yeah. Yes. No. Maybe. Okay.
Wait, what? Okay,
That's a 20.
that's pretty good. Okay.
He still hears the whole conversation.
Right, and
I
he
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
he's
so
just-
Derek wasn't like trying to hide the fact. He's not like sneaking up. So he's fully aware, like everyone can see he whispered something. He was just the whisper itself is what he's trying to be sneaky about.
Yeah, got it. Okay, cool. Good to know. All right, and he's like, so yeah, if I feel like if I travel with you all long enough, I'll find a way home that's good for me.
It's odd that
Uh,
I would say. Let me ask you something. Is it not possible for your kind to just poof back and forth from there and back?
He kind of looks at you quizzically, and he just kind of repeats himself. Again, not really your concern.
Okay.
I think at this point, Eldrin would step in and come over and say, if you try to pull any tricks on us, you'll meet the end of my rapier once more.
And he kind of smiles at you wickedly, and he says,
Eldrin.
"Oh no, please don't do that. I would hate that very much if I got killed by your blade, sir. Please don't do it." And he's just kind of smiling at you.
I don't like him, one bit.
I don't think
None of
any
us
of us
like
do.
him.
Hey,
Well, unfortunately, we have to work with him. If we hurt him or let him come to harm, Duncan's soul is gone. We can't hurt him. We can't touch him.
Yeah, that's
We
the
could probably
only
touch him,
reason
but we
Edmund's
can't hurt
working with
him.
this thing.
It's the only reason this thing isn't a smidge on the ground right now.
If it pulls the first punch.
Like I said, a devil would never break his contracts. Promise.
Even if he attacks us, we can't hurt him.
You are no devil imp.
Can we
He looks at you confused, and he says, "Okay." At least one of you has some smarts, and he kind of looks over at Antamila and nods enthusiastically. He also looks towards Duncan's grave and nods enthusiastically.
can I insight check his that they never break their contracts?
Yeah, give me an insight check. Yeah, so you think he's being honest about that. And based on prior knowledge, you know that they don't break their contracts. They stick to them to the letter. But that's part of the game for them, is making it so they could get other people to break contracts, and thus they get all the benefit. Or they'll write the contract to where it's extremely beneficial to them, and it has no real sort of detriment. Pretty much the deals will generally be very much in their favor. But you could tell that and that's just based on prior knowledge from when you guys made a check outside of Daggerford, so you remember that. But you could tell you're pretty sure he's being honest about that.
Cool.
Hey Donald, question for you. When I look at Pip Kip, what am I seeing? Like,
Yeah.
can
so
you
if you-
describe him a little?
Yeah, I will.
Oh,
I will actually
good question.
give you a picture of Pip Kip
Oh, okay.
if you
Dun, dun,
want to
dun.
see.
It's
Tell me if this shows too much. Let me know.
If it shows too much, are we
don't look at the
looking at Pip Pip balls?
No,
Don't
it's
look
just
at
a picture.
It's
Yeah,
just a
just-
picture.
Yeah, this
That's
is
fine.
exactly what Pip Kip looks like.
So wings, scorpion tail. Nah.
No, it's 2 words. All my notes.
And then, how big is he? Is he kind of? Does he like half my size?
He's tiny,
Or
so
even smaller?
he's
Tiny,
smaller
okay,
than
tiny.
he's smaller than half your size. Yeah.
Okay, cool,
He's pretty teeny tiny.
cool. Thank you.
No problem.
Like probably
Is
about
there
the size of the
any way-
raven that he originally came in
Yes,
as.
he's basically a little bit bigger than bird size, but not by much.
Sounds good.
Well,
Is
I
there
think...
any way we can set
Oh.
some ground rules, Pip-Kip? We've already had trouble with the paladin trying to kill old poor Daedric over there. And
Rules! I
it
love
was
rules! And a piece of paper just materializes in...
Nope, not that kind of rule inside a contract. Just a small, simple rule. Look, we're going to. I assume we're all in agreement that we're going to help you get back to where the hell you're from. Pun intended.
He needs to make... Hold on, I'm going to make him make an intelligence check.
See if he gets it.
He rolled a 7, which means he understands it completely.
I knew it.
It's reverse. Yeah, if he would have rolled a 20, he would not... puns of this caliber, well, of any caliber, he would be immune to. But unfortunately, because he rolled so low,
Nice.
he understands your awful pun completely.
Good, just a tiny bit of. Wait a second, is that considered harm?
I mean, there are people in Forgotten Realms, creatures in general, that use puns, and
Yes.
he...
But if I pun against him, is he going to take harm from the puns and break contract?
You better be very careful, is all I'm gonna say.
Oh, come on!
It
One
could be
point of
cons-
psychic. 1 point of psychic damage. Breach of contract.
Yeah, because it was a non-aggression pact from what you recall reading, so just be very careful, right? Like, you know that people in the Forgotten Realms are commonly physically harmed by puns, because they're a blight upon all of... But there doesn't seem to be any effect, from what you could tell.
Great.
You're lucky.
I can't tell puns in this thing's present. You're a bastard.
I mean, you certainly can. I mean, I'm not saying no, but...
Anyway, just a small agreement. Can you just not appear while we're like in town doing business? We don't need to make our journey that much more difficult. Entire mob of town people after us because there's a little devil might be problematic to you getting home too.
He starts writing things down on using a quill on the paper, and he's nodding as you're saying things. Oh, I think we can work something out.
I picture him like laying in the grass with his feet up, like, you know, like a teenage girl, like talking to a friend on the phone.
And he kind of stops abruptly, and he just says, look, you understand that to ensure my safety and success, I think it makes sense that we get this on paper. Don't you agree?
No, I do not agree.
Okay, well then, no deal then. That's fine.
So you'll
And-
just pop up and on. So if we get slaughtered, we won't make it home.
He shrugs.
I hate this thing with every fiber of my being.
Why?
How are we supposed to get him home?
And he says, I'd leave that up to you. Like, I would think a powerful mage, perhaps. Maybe not even a powerful one. I know there's magic out there that can send me back home in a way that's appropriate. And all of you with any sort of insight that's 1 or higher realize he's kind of being a little dodgy about this for some reason. And you're not sure why, but he seems to be specifically leaving out details about how to go home.
Yeah.
Why would us
Like-
going down the tradeway help and you going home? It's a different plane.
I think the whole finding a powerful mage part.
There's powerful mages up in where we came from.
I don't think I would have lasted 2 seconds in Waterdeep.
You think the people of Baldur's Gate are more sympathetic to your kind?
At the very least, I don't believe they have magical barriers surrounding their city. But Baldur's Gate does sound like an interesting place, I think. I've heard rumors from your discussions about that there might be something going on there that's fiendish in nature. I'm definitely very interested. You can
For
tell
which
that
they
he's
do,
like
Right.
very intentionally like leaving stuff out.
Yeah.
Like not no insight check required. Like he knows something. You don't know what he knows, but he knows something.
Hmm.
Well, should we be on our way? And he sounds like jolly. He looks like he's ready to go.
Just a question, Edmund. How much do you care about Duncan's soul again?
Wow.
I'm
He doesn't
kidding.
even. He doesn't even respond. He just starts picking up stuff. It's not even gonna dignify that with an
Let's
answer.
go.
He transforms into a raven and poofs out of sight.
Is that the only bird you can transform into?
You don't hear an answer. You do hear a fluttering, though, that you're very accustomed to hearing.
Yeah. Well, at this point, it doesn't change our course.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It's
So we're somewhere like southeast of the Vorskir Bridge. Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
That
Do you see it on your
grassland
map?
between. Yeah. Oh, where the red line ends. Yeah.
Yep,
Got
that's
it.
where I have you right now.
Just gonna close this, get some-
Hey,
You're a little
Donald,
less than a day out. Yeah?
may I make an Arcana check to grasp at what kind of magic at Baldur, like pretty much he's like at Baldur's Gate, what capabilities there would be able to, I'll say pretty much plane shift. I'm imagining, oh man, he wants us to plane shift. What's available in Baldur's Gate to do that?
What are we gonna be looking for?
Or who's available to do that?
Yeah, so if you'd like to see if you know, because I know your character's traveled around. I thought it was to the north, but you might not know specific people in Baldur's Gate, but you might know of the general level of magic, perhaps, in Baldur's Gate. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check or a History check.
They are the same. Ooh, okay, well, like you said, I'm from the northwest. So
So you would suspect, Baldur's Gate's a city on the water. Even with a low Arcana check, you might not know about specific facilities or anything like that. But you suspect, being a large town on the water, there's probably people from all walks of life and degrees of power there. So there could be some sort of person that would have the capability to banish a devil. Or at least know of a way.
okay, I'll tell everyone. It's like, hey, I'm sure you guys already know. I mean, it's Baldur's Gate, so we can just assume that there's something. Two birds with one stone, as the idiom is.
What was your Arcana check?
It was a 7.
If you want also, if you want to give me an Arcana check to determine in general, and this is a separate check because this one was kind of to know about services or people, but to know of magic capable of doing so.
Okay, I shall do that.
Yeah.
Not much better.
Yeah, you know that there's magic that exists that could do this of various schools. You can't think of any spells off your head, but it's probably because they are higher level magics. So
Sure.
you don't know what they are, but you know that they exist and that they're probably pretty powerful.
Sounds good, thanks.
No problem. All right. Would you guys like to continue your journey towards the tradeway? You know that the next stop along your journey would be to take you further southeast to get back onto the actual tradeway road, and the next village is Triel, as you can kind of see down here. Oops, I marked. Boop, boop, boop.
So how long has it been since the bridge?
Less than a
You're
day.
saying less than a day. Long enough for a short long enough for a long rest.
Yep,
Less
but you're
than a
not
day.
very far. Yeah,
And the village is still on fire.
yeah. You still see smoke in the distance.
I'll just talk to the group for a minute and point out. I mean, I know we need to go south, especially for Duncan's sake, but do you think there is anything we can or need to do here? And he kind of, obviously points towards the fire in the distance.
Considering what happened on the bridge, pray for them.
Dark.
The defenses didn't seem to be the best. The city was probably in flames before the knights even got there. I don't think there's much we could do other than lose our lives.
I mean, we did such a good job of it the first time. We're almost there.
We're so close.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
not
Derek would
bad.
kind of turn towards Edmund, trying to, in a gesture, is like, on my side, yes?
Yes. Yes. He would say it just like that too. Doesn't want to, but knows he has to. It's the right thing.
I mean, I agree. I'm not particularly fond of going back, but all these people seem to be in danger. Perhaps we could at least just go and scout to see the situation and then decide from there.
We do have a spyglass.
I mean, we could
Elijah,
look.
do you feel up to it?
I
But you-
didn't hear that, Antamilla.
Go ahead, Anthony.
Hello?
Hello?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, you didn't
Please.
hear that. I was asking if
Yeah.
Elijah felt up to it.
Oh, Elgin. Yeah.
Eldrin, yeah.
Sorry.
Um,
Elijah. Sorry.
I mean, I guess we could look. We know that it's a fire. We won't be able to see too much detail. Just keep in mind, Edmund, that if we put ourselves at risk, it's not just our lives, but also Duncan's soul that it's on the line.
In the air above your.
Yeah, but there's one versus many
If
situation.
and you hear a voice above. He says, "If you give me the spyglass, I can take a look for you from above. But it'll cost you."
I'm not making any deals with you.
Okay.
How far can Eldrin see with the spyglass?
It's basically double magnification, so it's
Mm.
not amazing, but Eldrin has pretty good sight in general. So, you feel like you might be able to see a pretty decent amount from the edge of the bridge if you backtracked. It'd probably be about, like, maybe 8 hours out of your way to go back.
It's another day, basically. 8 hours back,
Mhm.
8 hours this way. We'll have to sleep in between.
Okay, so I didn't realize this is Alex.
Yeah.
I didn't realize we were that far away. So yeah, at this point, I think Derek would be talking in rhetorics. I thought we were more still on the closer edge.
Yeah, less than a day, but yeah, it's still a while away. You guys got away from that scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably rode as far as we could in a day afterwards.
You guys
I
were
imagine.
pretty burnt out. Like, all of you were
Okay.
like low health. And you were the paladin also told you to leave.
Right. That's something that Eldrin will bring up.
Okay. If the that's right. If the paladin said that, then I'd feel more confident that they'd handle it.
There's another thing I might have forgotten that one of you might discover. Hold on, let me just double check my notes. Because this would be my bad if I forgot this. But I could easily do this in the form of a note. Sorry, I have to read something really quick.
You're fine.
So while you're doing that, I guess Derek would be talking just more in the line of, it's a shame that we couldn't go do these things. And kind of, we should, and you can even see he's trying to talk himself into doing the right thing, the wrong thing, kind of going back and forth.
Antima leans over. Your heart is in the right place. Unfortunately, our journey is not. It doesn't lead us back that way. We can't help everyone, even if we want to.
Eldrin would recall something. He was kind of in shock a little bit towards the end of that fight. Like, a whole bunch of knights rushed in, and everything kind of happened so quickly. But when the paladin was asking you, who's injured, etc., before she went on to heal them, into your arms, she thrusted a note with a seal on it. The seal seems to match the symbology of the Knights of the Companion, so the symbol that they were wearing on their chest. And there was also a holy symbol that she thrust into your chest. It looks silver. And she told you to alert the High Overseer, Thavius Krieg, that the Yonti were invading from Najaran. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
I think that would definitely change everything.
Yeah, I definitely would have brought that up.
Yeah, it was definitely Eldrin's fault he didn't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Eldrin.
Jeez,
Well,
guy.
in that case, I feel like that's how we could make amends. Is like, all right, they gave us a very specific task.
Yeah, you still have the sealed note in your possession, Eldrin.
Right. Would I know if that seal's supposed to stay until I'm supposed to deliver that note, pretty much, right?
She asked you to. Certainly you're under no obligation. She did kind of save your life and your friends, but
Yeah.
yeah, you would know that she gave you the note. Generally, a seal on a note, you would know just basic knowledge means that it's intended for the recipient, and the whole purpose of the seal is that the recipient would know that the seal is broken. If the seal is broken,
Right.
it's been read. Additionally, a letter without the seal might not indicate that it's legitimate, because generally they require special signet rings, so forging it would be a little more difficult. So if someone in a high position received a letter without a seal, they would probably question the legitimacy of it as well.
Okay. Would we know where? I didn't catch the name.
Of the paladin?
No, would I know?
Oh,
where,
the
where it's
person.
supposed to- Yeah,
Okay, so
that's the one.
give me a history check. The name was High Overseer Thavius Krieg.
Close enough.
Tha or fa? Like Fabio. Oh,
You're,
okay.
Thavius.
Fabius Krieg.
Thavius Krieg.
Much better. I thought it was Fabius Creed. Like, oh, no.
Yeah, you've never heard the name before. Do you say it out loud or anything?
Yeah, I mean, I will bring up to the group when they were discussing about whether it would have been nice to come back and stuff like that. I probably would have just recalled what I was told and recounted to them.
All right. Does anyone else want to give me a history check to see if they know who Thavius Krieg is?
What could it hurt?
I do have the +3 in it,
Oh, okay.
and or not.
Yeah, nice. Good roll.
I'll just say I helped Antamilla.
So you would know that Fabius Krieg is the effective ruler of the city of El Terrell. He's a priest of Torn. And also you would know... What was your... No, you wouldn't know that. That's what you know. You know that he is the leader of El Terrell, and he is a priest of Torn.
Okay, so I relay that to the group, and then Torn being the, I believe of the same, the paladin that tried to kill Derek. Yes. Mm.
Yeah, and you know that Torm is a lawful good god in general,
Right.
well liked and very positive vibes under his portfolio.
Okay. I would say we don't know if
Tolerance to devils that we are currently traveling with.
Yeah, they don't like devils.
yeah. Well, they don't need to know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it'll work out just like that.
Yeah.
So it was a priest of Torm?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's in our way to Baldur's Gate. So
Pop in, pop out.
Yeah, you would
More-
know. You would
more wisdom
recall
to get on our
from.
way.
Yeah, you would recall from the merchant. And generally, I don't go back on stuff like this, but the merchant did mention that El Terrell is a good place for resupply as well, while on the
Right.
river, because you're basically the ideal travel path is from Scornubel to Baldur's Gate along the river Hionthar, and it's a pretty good halfway point for resupplying for food and stuff.
Right.
All right.
Sounds good. Shall we on our way?
I think so, yeah.
Derek says, yeah, I think I'm good to go. And you can tell he is nervous. While we're making our way southward, do you think two things? I can stay in the middle of the formation, and can we somewhat do what we did before and avoid the tradeway? I'm a little concerned that with all these priests and paladins of Torm starting to show up, and the last one trying to kill me, it's kind of just a little nervous.
Well, we don't really have a good way to avoid the tradeway unless
Yeah, we don't want to probably go into the Trailer Hills.
and the fields of the dead sounds more dangerous than the.
Yeah, both don't sound great. But you can stay in the center of us for protection.
I can let you borrow my cloak.
Yeah, I guess he would agree. He's like, okay, that makes sense. You guys are fine with that, then yeah, I'll gladly take your cloak for now. I appreciate it.
All right. So you guys going to continue on your way?
Yeah.
All right. A few days pass. Everything seems to be going well. You don't run into any issues. Your horse seems okay, Eldrin. You're worried that it might have become, lame after the attack it suffered, but the paladin healed it pretty well. So, your horse is okay, and a few more days in. So, like let me draw. I guess this out. Boop boop boop. Something interesting happens when you're traveling along the road. So, while you're traveling along the road, you simply hear in the distance to the west in some hills, you hear... Oh, there's actually read aloud text for this. Let me use that. After several grueling days of travel through the wilderness, you're finally back on the tradeway. The last few days of travel have passed without incident. Today, however, you have a bad feeling about today. Oh, nice. The sky is
Okay.
dark and cloudy and threatens rain. Even the air of the holy realm of Etelgard, which you would know, remember everything we talked about this after the Borskir Bridge is kind of the realm of El Terrell for a little ways. Even the air of the holy realm of Etelgard feels sickly on this day. Then you hear it. A scream coming from the low-lying hills to the west. A blood-curdling scream. What do you guys want to do?
What did it sound like? Was it like
It
high
sounded
pitched,
very
woman?
human, like a man.
Okay.
Oh.
Like somebody was just attacked type of deal?
Yeah, like, it sounds like a scream of distress.
Okay.
A little bit of pain. A lot of bit of pain. Blood-curdling scream.
Shall we investigate?
Edmund would want to, yes.
Okay.
I think Derek would also kind of do the "what's that?" and be willing to look at it, check it out.
Can we tell which direction it came from?
Yes, so you know that it's coming from the west, and Eldrin, with your keen eyesight,
Mm-hmm.
you would actually notice relatively fresh footprints in the mud heading up hills to the west.
Okay.
What's your passive?
15.
All right, give me a perception check as well, because you said you were interested, right, in looking
Yeah.
that way. Okay, that is all you. Oh no, you do notice one more thing. You also notice drag marks, as though someone were being dragged up the hills against their will.
Okay. I'll let the party know. It looks like somebody has been kidnapped, or better term for this day and age, I'm not sure.
Yeah, kidnapped would be appropriate.
Captured. Yeah. Okay. I think I would attempt to follow those tracks and lead the party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
Who's-
it possible for me to try to do stealthily ahead of the party?
Yeah, so I will ask the standard questions I ask. How
Mhm.
far ahead of the party are you going?
I guess it's hard to tell. Like, how far could I realistically go in front for me to be able to be like stealthy?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
So like, I don't want the party to give away my position. How far would that have to be?
Well, the trick is there's things that could hear better than other things. For a standard
True.
person, you
Mhm.
know, maybe like it really depends on how loud. Like, Eldrin's wearing chain, or I'm sorry, Edmund's wearing chain, right?
Yeah.
Chain is pretty loud to somebody that's like specifically on watch or listening for someone
True.
approaching. So you know, easily within 60 feet, it's gonna be a little bit of, you know, you're gonna need a little more leeway. Otherwise, you're afraid that someone might give away your position. It's really hard when traveling with a group
Right.
of people that are big and clunky. And Tamila, I think, is wearing chain as well.
Yeah. I would be 8.
80, you said?
8-0.
Okay, hold on.
Is
Give
it
me
for
just.
me?
Oh.
Yeah, the call's being a little weird. Is everyone hearing robot?
Yes. It is being weird. It is being a little
We
weird.
might have to change servers.
Yeah, I see red ping. Let's go ahead and disconnect from the call, and I'll recall. Okay.
Okay.
It's like,
Give me just a second, folks. Technical difficulties. Hello, Alex, Kenny. Yeah, the ping looks better now. Can you hear me?
much better.
Yeah, much
All
better
right.
now.
If you could, Maurice, just get your camera back on.
And there we go.
Yeah, that
So-
happens sometimes. It's a weird thing.
Yeah, it's a Discord thing.
So I heard that Eldrin is 80 feet away from us.
That is what he is saying, yes.
Okay. Knowing that we're in the area called the Fields of the Dead, may I do a nature check to kind of understand the lore of, get a better idea of like what's going on there?
I think someone made this check earlier
Okay.
and you did know that you either know or you were told. Maybe it was told.
I
That
asked people about at the bridge.
I know our guide, definitely our guide had mentioned, hey, don't go out. Obviously, don't go out in the fields.
well, let's go ahead and give me a history check. Let's start there.
Okay. Alright, so... Nope, okay.
Okay, that saves me trouble.
Big old 4.
You don't know nothing.
I know nothing.
Well, you know what you were told. I forgot it was
Yeah.
from the merchant. And
Yeah, it's the people I was asking at the bridge.
oh, is that what it was? The bridge people. That's right.
Yeah. Because I was asking for what troubles we might kind of know way down.
Okay, so Eldrin, let me put you on the map. Sorry, I had to expand the map size. Are you okay? I need to know, Eldrin, for the purposes of stealth. I guess this is extremely relevant. Are you on your horse right now? What are you guys doing with horses?
I am not on a horse. I would leave it with the party. And I would also try to, if there's any darkness, I will try to stay in the darkness. But I'm not sure how viable that is.
It's dark outside, but it's not like night. It's like midday right now. Also, hold on just a second. Your camera's messed up on my thing. Sorry, give me just a second, guys. Wait. Oh, I showed the black box. My bad. Hold on. Hey, there we go.
Beep boop. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, at least I know you guys aren't looking at the stream because you guys would have told me that. Alright, give me a second. Let me put you guys on the map really quick, and I'll let you figure out how you want to approach this. The terrain is hillier than represented. There actually aren't trees, Eldrin.
Okay.
But there is an easy way to stealth approach, and it's because the hills are kind of rolling. So you have elevation kind of helping you out with that for the purposes of approaching safely.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to find your character
Meanwhile,
sheets.
So,
Yeah.
party, I would think we are still fairly close to the tradeway with Eldrin off doing his scouting. Does
Well-
that seem right?
Well, I will tell you guys to follow me. At a distance.
Okay. Okay, so that's what we agreed on, following you at a distance.
And
That distance of 80
to
feet.
do it, and it sounded like this is something happening fresh, so I just kind of wanted to go.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty. You know that it's pretty recent, right? So,
Right.
sorry, I'm just trying to measure this out really quick. I didn't expect this a little bit, but that's the classic part of Dungeons and Dragons. All right, and I know that the formation looks something like this. All right, and now, what is the party doing? Is the party bringing along all the horses?
Well, that's tricky because we definitely don't want to leave them on the road, right? Somebody might steal them. And maybe we can get them over a hill and then leave them over, like because it's rolling hills, right? So we go over a hill, leave them, and then keep going over hills. So hopefully they can't be seen from the road.
Yeah, you're a little ways from the road, so
Can we still see the road?
let me see.
Again, because of rolling hills, or is it?
Yeah, you've traveled a
Meanwhile-
little ways following these tracks, so
Oh, gotcha. I didn't realize it went off like
yeah,
that.
it's not immediately next to the road, but the signs of the trail from the road are relatively fresh. Like, you go over at least one hill to answer Alex's question for the purposes of obscuring things from the road, so to speak. But you're probably about the hill. I'll just say for the sake of ease, is like 50 feet away from the road.
Okay. So yeah, if we can get on the other side of that hill where they can't be seen, we can kind of dock the horses there and then
Yeah.
keep going to follow Eldrin.
I'd agree with Edmund's recommendation. Out of character, we need to find ourselves an immovable rod and then just hitch the horses to that thing. Okay, back in character.
Yeah, that's funny though.
Decent suggestion. Decent suggestion.
Give me a second. I'm actually going to draw these hills a little bit just to make my life a little bit easier so you guys can kind of see what's going on. Boop. We'll do that. Fortunately, they have really cool hill tokens that are a bit transparent, which makes this sort of thing really easy. Because I get to just take the map I had and just add hills to it. We'll do it like this. Alright, let me move you guys to the map now, because you should be able to... So, Eldrin, being the stealthy person you are, you kind of peeked around a hill. You can't see them right now, but you saw people really quick and you kind of stopped. And you're... What was your stealth check? Actually pretty relevant.
I haven't done one.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Okay.
That's pretty relevant. Before I reveal the map.
You said it was pretty easy to be stealthy.
Yeah, because there's rolling hills. You like just literally turned around a corner of a hill that's kind of going upwards about, like 6 feet, and you looked around the side of the hill, and you saw. I guess I can describe what you see, but first give me stealth check.
Yeah, I'll do this. Yeah, I'll do this.
Okay.
I'm trying to
now-
see if I would gain advantage for the terrain. I'm being away from the party. But that's
no, you don't get advantage. What would you get advantage for?
well, no, I was just trying, taking all the precautions, stuff like not. But that just doesn't make our perception, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right, this is a big map. I made it tall for the purposes of Eldrin scouting ahead, and I kind of added some hills, so you guys should be able to see everything now.
I did the wrong. Oh my god.
What's up? So now I'll describe what you see. So ahead, there are 3 stones that seem to be arranged in a particular pattern, and they're about 20 feet tall, and they kind of form a triangle that's about 50 feet on each side. At the center of the triangle, there is a stone slab, and there is a person lying on it. And this is to the far north of the map if you guys haven't seen it.
Yeah.
The party doesn't see this. Eldrin just got a quick look before he turned back around the hill. Eldrin, you counted about 5 or 6 people. And you saw 2 dogs as well. And there were 2 men standing over the body of a man on a slab, and one of them had a knife like raised in the air.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I would like to shoot the man. What is the man wearing? The one with the. I guess what were they wearing?
Yeah, so everyone here is wearing robes.
Okay.
Just cloth robes, it seems.
Okay.
And the one on
look.
the right is the one that kind of had like a weapon drawn.
Yeah. Okay. I think I will attempt to shoot the one with the weapon drawn.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, so let's stop for a second,
Yeah.
because this is going to be interesting.
I also have a second shot, but we can resolve that.
Yeah, I have to actually read this because this is different based on what you do. Okay. All right, so yeah, go ahead. Give me your second attack. Okay.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm. Am I within 90 feet?
It
I was measuring earlier, but
doesn't look like
no,
it.
it doesn't.
But you
I didn't
can't
know
see.
if I was
You
like-
would have been from. You would have had to
Would
have
have been
moved up to
here?
here.
Okay, yeah, that's what I didn't know where I would have moved to.
Yeah. So if you're trying to take like a whole suite of things, like if you're trying to hunter's mark, it might
Yeah.
change the outcome of your rolls. So, are you casting hunter's mark in advance of shooting?
As long as I didn't think it would give me away.
So you would know that to cast spells and
Mhm.
magic, they commonly have components to them. Let me
Oh,
look at
that's
Hunter's
right.
Mark. I don't know if Hunter's Mark has anything. Yeah, so Hunter's Mark does have a verbal component.
Okay.
So for you to be able to cast it, you have to be able to see the target,
hmm
and it would require you to say something. So generally, unless the spell states otherwise, they're also aware of the fact that a spell has been cast on them. And when you're hidden, if you make an attack roll or cast a spell,
Right.
you kind of reveal yourself, which is why I was kind of asking that.
I mean, I would reveal myself, but
So you're no longer hidden.
right, but mechanically, that's still within the same turn. of
Yeah,
hitting.
but yeah, so the way that it works with being hidden
Uh-huh.
is like you're not going to get, like, for example, if you were hiding behind, I guess, a barrel, right? And
Right.
nobody noticed you and you attacked. The
Yeah.
attack that you had would have advantage because you were hidden for that attack. However, as soon as you attack, you are no longer hidden. Your whole suite of attacks doesn't get advantage. Only the first one would because they're not aware of you. It's kind of similar with, like, otherwise it would get really awkward really quick with, because you know how you can move between attacks and stuff like that? Attack,
Right.
I attack with my sword, and then I move back somewhere else, and I attack this guy. It's like, basically, not every single attack is going to have advantage. Well, and the most notable thing is you kind of reveal yourself if you cast Hunter's Mark in advance. But I'm asking if that's if that's what you even want to do, because it's the first time this has come up, I think.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm okay with that. If you don't want to do that, because again, if you're trying to be stealthy, like screaming out or saying a spell out loud,
Right.
might
Yeah,
not be
like
nice.
I knew that I was gonna give myself away. I didn't know that it wouldn't be on all of my attacks.
Yeah.
Um.
I think there's actually a thing that lets, I don't remember what does it, but I think there's a thing that lets you remain hidden after.
Well, I know if I'm not seen. So like if I was in darkness.
Yeah. Yeah, if you didn't lose the source of your like if you had greater invisibility, that's actually a great example.
Well, even my my umbral sight.
Yeah, because you're invisible and I don't think you lose your invisibility.
I don't. No.
Yeah, so as long as you were in darkness,
Right. Okay.
then you'd be good because yours doesn't reveal if you're fighting against a creature that relies on dark vision.
Okay.
So,
And then just for having the surprise, that doesn't give me advantage either.
you would have surprise on. Oh, that's actually a good point. Let me read, because that might actually be for the whole thing. You're hitting regardless, because even with disadvantage, you still hit him, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
kind of relevant to. Stealth check, notice threat, surprise. What was your stealth roll again? They definitely didn't notice you.
It was
Yeah, it was
pretty
like
high,
18. Yeah, so surprise or surprise. If you're surprised, you can't move or take an action. No. I didn't realize this.
Because I know all the attackers got surprise advantage on us on their suppression last combat, but
Well, they were hidden. I guess that's the
well, they
difference.
weren't hidden by the time they got to us.
Yeah. I'll just say yes for now to move it along. We'll probably have to look at surprise rounds and stealth. Stealth is the thing that gives you... Being hidden is the thing that gives you advantage. Surprise
true.
doesn't. So that's the relevant thing. But, so this is the one you're aiming at, because he's the one that
Yes.
had the knife.
Mhm.
And...
then you will roll for the.
Well, you hit him.
You hit him once.
Yeah, you don't hit him with the...
Right.
Let me just double check, actually. Yeah, because they aren't cloth. No, you miss with the first one, no matter what. And you did Hunter's Mark, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you pop out, you cast a spell. The guy's kind of in mid thrusting down, and he stops and looks in your direction because he hears it. And an arrow hits him straight in the shoulder for 14 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And he points in your direction and says, "Intruder, slay him!" And I need for everybody to roll initiative.
Can I move or? I mean, I'll roll initiative.
Yes. You can move, though. You had to... yeah, hold on, let me get everybody... This encounter was annoying for me to set up because there's like 5 different monsters, so I have to remember which one's which.
Right.
Okay, yeah, here we go. Oh, sorry, guys. I forgot to clear initiative.
Wait, no, you didn't. That was our initiative. Wasn't
No,
it?
the Yonti were still on it. You can
Oh, I didn't
just
see
roll. Just roll and put your numbers on it. It's fine. Use the roll that you
Is
had.
it cleared?
Yeah, it's cleared now. Sorry about that.
Okay, 'cause I haven't rolled it yet, so here's
And then
my...
just, wait. I didn't touch my second. Sorry.
Ugh, second number's an 18.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so mine was. I think it was just a 15.
I can't do it until everybody gets their numbers in, I guess.
Yeah, I have a lot to roll. I apologize.
Oh, you're wrong. That's
It
what's
keeps
resetting it.
yeah, it keeps resetting, yeah. Alright, I got it.
Oh, now you're resetting it. Oh. People keep doing it. Alright.
Sorry, I have so many to roll. I'm still rolling, actually.
Yeah, I cannot. Yeah.
Alright, let me just double check to make sure I got both dudes. I did, and then I got... Alright.
Oh yeah, let me move to where I wanted to move. Because I have... Oh, wait. My second attack hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I get an extra D8.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So 6 more. So 20 total.
Okay. Cool. Now let me sort the initiative. Eldrin, you are first to Act 2.
Alright. How bad does that guy look?
Hard to see. He's lying flat. But based on the screams of agony...
Oh, he like dropped.
Oh, you're talking about the guy you shot. I
Oh,
thought you were
yeah, the one I shot.
Sorry, I thought you were concerned about the well-being of some poor innocent guy.
Eldrin don't care about that.
Yeah.
He's bloody.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll attack him again.
Okay.
With
Hit.
he's already on his mark.
Okay.
Not bad. 80. Alright. And then I will...
Oh, this is going to be awkward, though. Because...
move farther back.
Yeah, oops.
God, 30.
Well, this just suddenly changed.
The combat.
Yeah. Because I thought that something wasn't going to happen, but it probably is now.
I'll tell the party, I guess, my bonus action. There's a man trying to be I'm assuming sacrifice right now, so that's what I'm gonna go with. We have to rush ahead and save him.
Okay. And you hear. Well, how far away are you? Jeez. You're pretty far. Holy crap, you're far. Yeah, you're not going to hear casual conversation.
Not casual.
You see lips moving, though.
Okay.
Do you have, does Sharpshooter let you read lips, or is that Observant? No, it's Observant.
So that's observant.
Yeah, never mind. But you see lips moving, you just can't make them out.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, I can shoot up to 600 feet, but I might not be able to see up to, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that far, but,
Yeah,
specific
not
details.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not details, yeah.
Alright. A thing happens. You see a cultist move over. Oh, I said cultist spoilers.
I mean,
Come on.
God, a slab, a bunch of
formation,
people.
robes,
Yeah,
dagger.
it checks out. Cultist, possibly. He moves out of your sight. You can tell where he moved because there's not really many places he could be, but he's clearly using the stone slabs for some sort of cover.
Okay.
Derek, you heard things from Eldrin. What would you like to do?
I did hear things.
Sorry, this whole bottom, everything below the slabs, I literally just put together really quick. It's not very detailed because I knew Eldrin was gonna want to run, and I wanted to draw the rolling hills. So sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am going. I guess I'll move up my 30 feet.
Sure.
I think that was 30 feet. I will prepare a firebolt for any person coming towards my left flank side. So I'm not going to focus on anybody coming towards Eldrin, just towards left.
Okay. Are you done?
This way?
And yeah, that's kind of going to be yeah, I'm done.
All right. Another bad guy's turn. He moves. Well, it's going to be mostly irrelevant, I think. But he'll go behind this rock. On to Mila.
Okay. I guess for this round, I'm just going to move up 30 feet beside Derek. No, not you.
I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this combat. This is cool.
Boop. Alright. And I'll just end my turn there.
All right.
What can I do from far back here?
This doggy. Well, it's probably not gonna. How far can they move at double speed? Give me a second. Bark, 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 bark. Oh wow, they go far. We'll make it to here.
I said correct. Excuse me. I said corrected.
But the cultist guy that was looking at you and pointing at you, suddenly just takes his dagger and shoves it in the guy that's sitting on the slab. And stuff happens.
Oh.
So pretty much we had to one-shot him.
No.
Okay.
I really need to quit being so oddly specific, because now I really wish I could have Just burnt that puppy.
Poor puppers!
I'm going to ignore everything on the right side like a fool.
God.
God.
So you all hear a loud scream, and something happens that's a little bit crazy. All of you might want to look north.
As opposed to.
I can't see that far. I don't know.
Oh!
Whoa.
Yeah, all of you can see kind of like an orange light. Even if
Okay.
you can't see past the hills. Eldred, you can see it pretty clearly. Something you would imagine that is a portal has appeared. And a strange creature appears out of the portal.
Enhance.
Yeah.
Enhance.
And
Ooh.
it looks a little... It doesn't look as the icon. I'll describe it. It kind of... Something that looks kind of like a jellyfish. Like, appears out of the portal. And all of these... the cultists that were standing nearby, they all suddenly kind of fall to the ground. Sorry, I'm drawing X's as best as I can. Crap. Just suddenly kind of fall down on the ground, and streaks of light appear from their bodies and seem to go towards the jellyfish-like creature. The dog here, a similar, like a strike of lightning from the portal, kind of strikes it, and it seems to be transformed into something different. Not the one that's up close, only the one that's near the portal.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of change it. Boop. Appears. The portal disappears, and the jellyfish creature seems to enter the body of the
Sacrifice dude.
Yeah, the person that's lying on the slab.
Huh?
And the guy that had the knife before kind of points at your direction. And the guy that was restrained picks up a weapon that was leaning against the side of the slab. He has like no clothes on at all. Like he's pretty much unarmored. But he picks up a relatively large sword and cuts down the guy that was pointing to in the general direction of Eldrin, and he dies. He just falls down from the weight of the blade.
All right.
Why isn't it marking it with an X?
It did, and then it took it
For a second.
away.
Oh, weird.
You probably double clicked or
Give it
something, maybe.
the X. Take it away.
Gonna give it to
And
you.
he steps off, and now I need to reroll initiative for some things. Give me just a second. FML. I also have to kill some people off of the
Not us.
tracker. To be determined.
Yeah.
This is a weird encounter. Okay, cool. Objects and tokens. This guy.
I have a good feeling about this, guys.
Eh. This is a creature I had never heard of before.
Yeah, I've definitely never heard of it.
So I think that's cool, right? You're fighting something
Yeah.
that's new. And it's actually really weird to manage in Roll20 as well, so that's exciting. It's a very awkward creature, and I actually don't want to do it, but I have to. Alright, so that's rolled, and I gotta roll Puppy. This has got to look really awkward for people that are watching, because I'm switching between windows so fast, it's ridiculous. Alright, so we got regular Puppy, evil Puppy, this other cultist guy, and question mark creature. Okay. And we were on... we're still in initiative. We don't have to change anything. It's going to be Edmund's turn. You saw a mysterious orange-red light from over the hill in the distance.
I was gonna say, okay, I couldn't see the actual things happening though.
No.
Yep, that's what I
The
thought.
other
Just me.
red-hooded, red-robed cultist is still alive.
Cool.
Interesting.
All right, so Edmund is going to move up to here, which is a dash action of 60 feet.
Okay.
And I think that's all I can do because all I have left is a bonus action.
Oh my gosh, I have so many sheets to manage right now. It's ridiculous.
Cast Shield of Faith on himself as a bonus action. And that's my turn because I have no action. Yay.
Okay. Other cultist guy. He cackles with delight. And you see his lips moving, and he points in the general direction of Edmund and Eldrin. How far away are you?
100 feet.
I'm about 115 feet.
Alright, so he's gonna...
So I was measuring it out for a javelin throw, but forgot that after dashing I can't throw a javelin, so it didn't matter.
He moves up. And of course he's a spellcaster NPC.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to read the range on some of this stuff.
Jesus.
Sorry guys, this is a slower combat than we're used to. This one has a lot of moving parts. Usually these have been pretty simple to do. 60 feet? Is the range on that? It's not enough. I think he's just gonna move twice to make my life easier. Let me measure. He's probably gonna take the hill, knowing there's a shooter guy. He'll go here. Boop. Alright, Eldrin, it is your turn. You saw some shit.
I am still
You've seen
processing all that shit. Can I see the cultist?
If you'd have to move, let me make the map bigger.
Sorry.
You can though if you skirt northeast easily. Skirt. Because he's behind a hill, but if you just get to a little more to the right, basically. Let's do 40. There you go. Just draw a straight line from your character, and if you could see him, you could see him. As long as it's not overlapping the hill.
So like something like in that line.
Yeah, pretty much should be fine.
From here, could I do it? Yes.
Mysterious terrain appears out of nowhere.
Oh no.
You must maintain the immersion.
My immersion?
We have been terraformed.
I will move to there.
Okay.
Shoot the cultist.
Sure. That is a hit.
Oh, that's lovely.
So your hunter's marking him first, right?
Yeah.
I
I guess I need to get in a habit of saying it.
22. Yeah, I just want to make you have.
I'm just assuming if my target is dead, I'm gonna move it to the next person, but it's a
Yeah.
bonus action, so yeah. So I move my hunter's mark to him, and then I will shoot him.
He's very bloodied.
Shoot him.
Shoot her. Pew pew.
And then I will move back.
Okay.
Which one is bloodied?
This way.
The one that's behind the hill that you can't
is
see.
Is the only cultist alive.
Oh, okay, this guy.
Yeah.
I say the only bloodied one I saw was the one with the axe. So.
The other cultists are dead, sadly.
Yeah.
Sadly.
I will ask for a blessing.
Hashtag blessed.
Yeah.
MVP of most encounters.
Yeah, especially with sharpshooter. Anyway.
Okay, are you done? I assume, yeah, bonus
man, that
attack.
was a 19. I was one away from. Yeah, that's it.
Derek,
yeah.
it is your turn.
Cool. Derek will move up. I already lost it. He'll move 30 feet to there. And then cast Firebolt on that puppers that he can see.
Oh, poor regular puppers.
And Firebolt. 11.
11 to hit?
11 to hit.
Where is it?
I don't see it, but 11
Yeah,
misses.
I heard it on your thing. But I don't
Yeah,
see
I heard it, but I don't see it either.
Must just be slow.
Your connection to the server has been interrupted.
That
Oh.
explains much, yes. But
same
good
here.
news is we don't have to wait because
Yeah.
you missed.
Cool. And that's my turn.
Wonder Dog miraculously dodges the firebolt flying at him.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, weird.
Does the dog look like them in the picture? Like, does he have barding on?
He's not actually wearing barding, no.
Okay.
Is he just a normal dog?
He's just a normal little pupper. Well, he's a big dog, actually. Some would consider him a mastiff. That's what it is. It's a mastiff.
Can we ride the dog?
You could certainly try. Antamila, it is your turn.
Alrighty.
smaller.
Everybody ready for a bless party? I hope so, because that's what's about to happen. Everybody but me, get a bless. Bless, 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 bless.
And you get a bless. And you get a bless.
And you, and you, and you.
All right.
I learned this trick from Saint Oprah.
Ow, I have a band-aid on my wrist from, like, a cut I had got. And I accidentally got it on some of my hair. And it's the worst thing ever. Ow.
Oh.
It's stuck to my arm hairs. I'm not even going to try to get the rest of this off right now. It's Wonder Pupper's turn. Wonder Pupper flies with the fury of 1,000 puppers towards... Oh, he's not going to have enough range. He's one off. But he will run straight at Edmund, barking furiously. And he's done. Apparently dead cultist, or sacrifice, begins moving.
Oh, well, I could have done that, but no, that would have
He actually still has
Oh
the
my God.
dagger in his chest as he walks towards you with a great sword.
a great sword, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Antamila is looking at the swords like,
Evil Pupper. How fast does he move? Oh, he moves same speed. Begins bark. The dark bark towards the party. Ruff, 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 ruff. Edmund, it is your turn.
He's-
There's an
they're
angry
barking
doggy in
backwards.
front of you.
Aw.
Edmund will attempt to do non-lethal damage with his longsword to knock it unconscious.
No, I have to kill it.
Wait, you have to kill it?
I have to kill it. The party's trying to subdue a puppy. It's a disaster. If only he was within the ritual circle, he would have became a shadow pupper too.
Let's get our pupper.
Bad puppy. Subdue puppy.
Subdue puppy.
You-
Then capture puppy.
doesn't
then
matter,
run
I
away.
You miss puppy. 11 is not enough. This is the most agile dog you have seen. He has dodged a firebolt from an experienced spellcaster. He has dodged a magical longsword swing from an experienced paladin. This is the strongest pupper. He's gonna take down the party solo.
He's so strong. Edmund
Pupper
misses.
says, oh no.
Yeah.
Edmund misses because he's pulling his punches.
Oh, sure, that's what it is.
And then he's gonna stay where he is. Yep,
Cool.
out in front of the party.
All right. So this cultist clambers over the hill, and he holds out his hand in your direction, Edmund. And I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Bless
Good
works
save,
on
bro.
saves, right?
Yes, it does.
Pretty good.
Yeah, you sense that you were about to be affected by some magical compulsion, and you just shake it off. You feel #blessed, and then the guy disappears. Oh, actually, I forgot. No, he can't do that. Yeah, he disappears.
Difficult
behind
terrain,
you.
right?
What?
Is that difficult terrain to go up and down?
No.
Just asking. Okay.
Yeah, no, they're not like steep hills,
Okay.
but they go up about 5 feet. Gentle slope. Eldrin, it is your turn.
Okay. Man, okay, if I can see him.
I forgot I need another character sheet out. I have like 6 character sheets up right now. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
I can see him here, right?
Who?
The cultist.
Draw me a line.
If it's only a 5-foot hill and the cultist is 6 feet, you can see his head, right?
He's not 6 feet.
Oh, just-
I can move at a different angle. I can move
He's still like
here.
7
here.
feet tall, right? Of course he
yeah.
is.
How could be? It's from where you were. No, I don't think
Okay.
so. If you could draw from any point on your square to any corner of his, though, which you could do if you hold Control on your keyboard when drawing the arrow. I think. Oh no, it's not Control. Is it Alt? How do you do it? It's
one of
Alt.
those. Oh, it's Alt.
Yeah, if you hold Alt, like it'll. As long as you can draw to any corner of his square without going over that hill, you got him.
Like that?
Well, it's going over the hill, but you're drawing it correctly.
Okay, so if I
Just
move
move northeast a little more. You probably got it.
here, they'll probably do it.
Wait, that's the exact same line.
No, it's not.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let me look.
Like,
I'm just gonna say yes to move on with my life.
okay.
This is because it's not even gonna matter. None of them are ever gonna get remotely near you, so it doesn't bother me too much. They're probably just gonna all go on this dude. Poor Edmund.
Mm.
And you're trying to hit this guy, right?
Yeah.
You definitely hit him for 7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not down.
Nope.
I should shoot. I think you said he was extremely bloody.
He's pretty bloody. He's
Yeah.
oozing.
Okay.
All right, you done?
Yep.
Derek.
Cool. Derek is going to move. Oh, shoot. I didn't check that. Yes, perfect. Okay, Derek is going to move 30 feet up to Eldrin. He is going to use a sorcery point
Ooh.
to cast Bane. Pretty much he's using the extended spell, so it's going to double Bane's range to 60,
Okay.
which the 3 non-bloodied creatures, he's going to cast Bane on them.
So Pupper, Evil Pupper, and
one
the
Pupper.
guy with the dagger in his chest?
Yep, Papa Roach.
Okay.
So that is that. They need to make a charisma saving. Each of them
So-
charisma save
So
All right.
Void Bane.
to
Pupper.
avoid Bane.
Pupper gets an 11.
That fails.
Okay. I'll add a mark to Pupper.
It's a 13. I'll just 13 save.
Okay. Evil Pupper fails. And then mysterious thing with a dagger in his chest. Hold on, I have to read something. Cool, and then let me read one more thing. I'm actually going to open up a tab for this creature. It's a very complicated creature.
I'm not looking forward to damaging this creature, and at the same time, I am looking forward to damaging this creature.
When a creature casts magic on this thing, it dies.
That's exactly right. The
Exactly,
mysterious
yeah.
creature dies? No. Let me roll. He succeeds.
Okay. So the dogs will take a minus D4 to attacks and throws.
Yep, please keep me honest if I forget.
Okay.
Try my best.
And he'll ransack through his bag and pull out a dagger. That's my
Okay.
turn.
Pull on my gun.
Alright. It is Antamila's turn.
Alrighty, so I am going to rush up over here. Phew. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to quickly use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon and move it over here. La, 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 la. Should be about 30 feet, right? So I can move it 30 feet here. Section. And I'll have that attack Evil Puppers, while I take the side of the Great Axe and whack Good Puppers.
So wait,
He-
did
I don't
you
know
use
if it-
spiritual weapon, you said?
Yeah, he used spiritual weapon on Evil Pupper, one
Okay.
south of it.
Alright, let's do one
Um,
at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do
I'll-
Good
I'll-
Puppers. I'm just going to go ahead and normal attack Good Puppers, and I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon on Evil Puppers up there.
Okay,
so-
we'll do first thing first.
This is not flanking, right?
No, that's
No.
not flanking.
Currently not flanking.
So
Has
it's
to be
non-lethal.
Yeah, has to be
Non-lethal.
direct.
I swing
he's on
my
the side
great
of it.
axe non-lethally.
Well, he's hitting it with the broadside.
Kabong! Alright, let me see that
Oh,
attack
come
roll.
on.
Hits it with the handle.
Great X was 15.
Yeah, the pup just yelps and falls unconscious.
Good puppy.
Oh no,
And-
party puppy.
We
Must.
got a pup!
We'll see. We'll see how that works.
Yeah.
If we survive.
You guys know what we'll talk about that later. Anyway, and Spiritual Weapon.
Against evil puppy.
Yeah.
Evil puppy.
I'm trying to find like a knocked out. I'm gonna go with this. Evil puppy that will hit for 4 damage, and let me put your spiritual weapon on the map.
Oh, it's like 60 feet. I thought it was like 30. Jesus.
Where are you putting it? Behind it? In front of it? On it?
I'm gonna put it behind it if I can do that. Now it's 60 feet. I thought it was only 30 feet. Jeez.
Yeah, 60 feet, I think. Yeah. All right, and you hit it for 4 damage. Nice, nice, nice. All right, you done?
Yes.
Okay. It's the good pupper's turn, and he's done. Let me remove him from initiative order. Scary thing's turn. Alright, how far can it move?
30 feet, 30 feet, 30 feet, 30 feet, 30 feet, 30 feet, 30 feet.
Yeah, I think it moves 60 feet to get.
30 feet, shh, 30 feet, 30 feet.
Yeah.
I have to see if it maintains something. Give me a second, because it might. It might be able to get you.
Ah!
Nope. Okay, so it's gonna move
Buzzfucker.
in the most opportune way as possible. This is a particularly crafty creature.
Oh. Okay.
Ruh-roh.
Oops, one left.
What is
And
he? Go ahead.
so right now, this looks like it's a pretty well built man. You presume that he is probably no stranger to combat. And he has a whole bunch of carvings in his chest that look ritualistic in nature. And then there's a dagger where his heart would be, that's kind of stabbed in there.
That sounds
And
like a
he's-
90s song.
Yeah, and he's wielding a great sword. But while you're looking at him and studying all of these interesting things, I need for all of you to give me a... Oops, sorry, I rolled initiative for some reason for something. I need you all to give me a DC 12 saving throw as his head spins around exorcist style backwards and he vomits blood when it comes back around. Like he spins his head around all the way and vomits blood. It looks
What?
particularly disconcerting.
What throw?
What type?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I said wisdom, my bad.
No, you
I
told us
think
the
you're going
DC on
to, you didn't,
accident,
so
I think.
just gonna click that and hope to God I made it.
Don't forget about Bless.
Yeah, don't forget about bless.
Yep.
So I have a
For some of us.
13.
At 1d4.
Yeah,
I think I just barely made it. You said 11 or 12?
the DC's 12. I think everyone makes it.
Oh nope.
Where is Santa Mila?
Wait, what? Who didn't get it?
Oh,
No, everybody
No,
made it.
Anthony,
They don't have
no, Anthony
bless.
Miller had 11.
Yeah.
It doesn't have bless.
Oh, I thought she had bless.
No.
No, I only could
She
cast
cast
it
it on
three
everyone
targets.
else, yeah.
Oh, wow, that sucks.
Yep.
So yeah. You are not pleased by what you see. It's quite
I-
spoopy. And you are frightened of this
Yes.
for 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay,
But
well,
you-
sorry guys. Later.
Wait, let me finish. But you can repeat the saving throw at each end of your turns.
Mhm.
This creature then. So after, oh, should I be mean? All right, hold on. Chat.
Okay, guys, let's go to chat.
Also, yeah, let's look at the Twitch.
Yeah, you can
Also-
look at the Twitch chat if you want to be entertained.
Oh, God.
I
I really want to look.
gotta go
Sure.
hop on that. in a
You can look
second.
if you want.
Oh, no.
How far is it?
It's anything that can see the creature.
Wow.
What do you think, guys?
Mm,
Is that mean?
I mean, if it's any creature.
Oh, marvelous. Great. Interesting.
if,
Okay.
if they're all looking at it, I guess. But
I mean,
Does it affect
Yeah.
Pip-Kip if he's around?
That's a good question.
yeah, there's certain things that might be affected by this. You know what? I'm gonna do it just for the lulz. Let's be evil.
yeah.
Horses stay strong.
Also because that's how it works mechanically, and I don't want to give you guys benefits.
Yeah, that's
Riding horse.
Wait, what?
What?
Nothing. Continue.
Okay, I'm gonna continuing. Slash roll, and this will be public for you guys. 1d20. This is top left horse. Call your horses now. This is relevant. Who gets what horse?
Wait, call our horses?
Call them. Like, pick which horse belongs to you out of these horses.
Marking mine with blue. Actually,
I'm
green.
Blue. I'm blue.
I'm green. Green.
Blue.
Hold on, I have to take off blue. Alright. Green is mine.
Red's mine.
All right,
That terribly marked.
starting with the top left horse.
Why?
Oh god.
Purple's...
Wait.
That's a
Oh
one!
no.
Top right horse. The bravest
Yeah!
horse. Critical fail, critical success. This horse neighs in the face of danger. Bottom left
Oh
horse.
yeah, they would be afraid too, wouldn't they?
Bottom right horse. All
Terrifying
right,
death.
top left
Oh,
and bottom
of
right
course.
horse. All right, we'll put them in initiative after this guy because why not? And more things happen because
Wow,
this is the weirdest creature.
Ridiculous.
Oh, this is an action though. Sure, why not? That seems cool. Well, at that point, he could just move, though.
He moved, act, and he can move, act again.
His other thing's a bonus action.
Oh god.
Yeah. It will laugh, disappear. So you don't see it anymore. And then it appears behind Eldrin and Derek.
Oh my
No, nothing personal, Kate.
Oh,
It,
what?
it teleports behind you. You see like a magical door open, and it appears behind you, great sword in hand, smiling. But it can't attack because that's an action for it.
Attempt to reason.
Shadow Puppers tries to get vengeance for his fellow pupper friend.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Does my spiritual weapon get an
No.
attack?
Stop. You guys are
I'm
trying
serious,
to
'cause I
milk
want-
me. It doesn't
I'm
mechanically.
serious.
Yeah, I know. I know you're
It'd
serious.
be great. That'd be amazing. Come on.
Yeah. I hate you so much. And it tries to bite Antamila. Bark! What's your AC? Is it 15 right now? or
16.
16? It misses you.
That's gonna be a problem in a second.
It's done. Edmund, it's your turn. You have unconscious puppers next to you.
What does this guy? I mean, he spit out blood. He's got a dagger in his chest. I mean, does he basically look like he's like a walking corpse at this point? Like,
I mean, he doesn't look like a corpse. Obviously, he's not like deteriorating or anything. He's pretty fresh out the kitchen, so to speak. But I mean, you would anticipate that most people don't live with daggers in their chest or their heads spinning around vomiting blood.
Yeah, head spinning
Gotcha.
around, kind of a giveaway. Like,
But you're not sure, honestly. You don't know if it's undead.
true.
But it's probably not alive.
yeah, it's probably so. Kenny doesn't think it's undead, but Edmund might, due to the fact that it's walking around with a dagger in its chest and stuff. So, yeah, he's going to move his full range, which unfortunately isn't enough. Puts him there, yep. Was it here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he's going to raise his shield and ask Helm to repel this vile creature and try to cast Turn the Unholy. Channel Divinity.
Ooh,
I don't even know what that does.
spicy. Link that, please.
Speak a prayer. Each fiend or undead that you see are here within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw.
Quick question: where's Pipkip?
You don't see Pipkip. If the creature fails its saving throw, its turn for 1 minute. The turn creature must spend its turn trying to move away from you.
It's probably a good chance that it's a fiend or undead.
Yeah,
Not just
it's
undead.
probably one or the other, but I don't. Edmund doesn't know that, so I was
Right.
trying to logic it in character without.
So
like,
basically, it's a
I didn't
holy
wanna-
here.
yeah, I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to metagame and be like,
Yeah.
oh,
I mean,
this is-
it was summoned by sacrifice. So it's probably that's fiendish.
Well, I didn't get to
behavior.
see that. If I get to see
Oh,
that it
that's
got
true.
summoned,
Yeah.
then I would have definitely 100% turned the unholy. But
I did tell you that they were sacrificing somebody.
yeah, you totally been sacrificing something. This guy's walking around with a dagger in his chest. His freaking head spun around exorcist style. Plus, this is the first time Edmund's used it. Maybe he doesn't know it works just on undead and fiend. Maybe he thinks he can turn anything.
True.
I don't know.
How does it work on things that might be immune to fear?
Is it fear or frightened? Are those the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a
if
fear
it's-
action? Turn the unholy? Technically.
let's see.
Well,
It
it's
says turned.
for
which is
1 minute,
different.
not feared.
Yeah, so it's a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Maybe I don't even need to worry about it. Maybe I'll just make the roll.
Yeah, maybe he'll.
Wisdom saving throw here.
And he's not baned, unfortunately.
What's the DC?
The DC is, let me double check, but I think it's 13.
I think he's
Yeah,
gonna
DC
fail.
13. DC 13. Come
Okay.
on, come on, come on.
It fails.
Yes!
A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can. Can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you, and it can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. Okay, interesting.
So it's gonna do the same thing I'm gonna be doing. Hey guys, there's a dog. Just saying, there's a
It's
dog.
okay.
It's a bad dog, and
So how long does 1 minute or until it takes damage? Got it.
1 minute.
Okay. Are you doing anything else?
No. Let me mark off my channel divinity.
Oh, top left horse and bottom right horse head ran off, by the way.
No.
Very
my horse,
fast.
They are.
My horse was very attached to me. I did a 20 with an animal handling.
Yeah, that's cool. It's no longer visible on the map.
The poor horse.
They
That's
run
alright.
really fast too,
Yeah.
because they are riding horses, and they go like 120 feet.
Hopefully we can track those later. Haha. If
Somebody
not, somebody
else.
can ride. Somebody can ride the barding dog.
True.
Pip
my
Kid
horse-
volunteers.
Did my horse just disappear? I
Top-
yell out, Nugget!
Nugget, no.
And that's why you don't name your horses.
You're done, Edmund?
I believe so. Just double checking. I don't think I have many bonus actions.
You said
Bony
bony.
actions. Bony
You
actions.
said bony.
Actions.
Let's see. Actually, who has a lower AC, Eldrin or
What are all these boops you guys are making?
I think this
Seriously.
is. I think this is for the
Ah.
turning. Yeah, because it doesn't use the word fear, is what I found. Anyway, who has a lower AC, Eldrin or
That's gonna be.
what's his name? Derek.
I have a
Yeah.
15.
I have a 15.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Derek, because he's been targeted a lot in the past. I'm gonna cast with a bonus action.
I have
I'm
more
going to
HP
cast.
than this.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on.
Sanctuary.
Yeah,
What's that do?
I'm gonna link it. It's probably unnecessary because the guy's turned, but just in case. Whoa, that's not what that is. Hold on.
It's not a non-spell attack.
It's not. It's only a spell attack if somebody was trying to resist it.
Hmm.
All right. Are you done?
That is it.
Cool. And who's that on?
Derek.
And it's Sanctuary?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. It is Cultist Guy's turn. He pops up here, and he holds out his hand towards Antamila. Antamila, I'd like for you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, seriously, wisdom. Can you?
These guys don't know what
Okay.
class you are. Like, come on, guys. They're not metagaming. They will use wisdom saving throws on characters with wisdom that is very high.
Oh, that's not what I'm getting at. That is, there's.
I don't get it
Wis-
then. You
Wisdom's
fail.
pretty common.
So you are held as per the hold person spell.
Oh, Oh, cool.
You are
That's not that
paralyzed for the duration. A paralyzed creature is incapacitated, can't move or speak. You automatically fail strength and dex saves. And attack rolls against you have advantage. And any attack that hits you is a critical hit within 5 feet of you.
Cough!
He disappears back behind the hill. I'll put him here. He's taken a couple arrows from other directions. Eldrin, it is your turn.
As a free action, by the way, Edmund would like to say, how would he word this? Basically wants to get the point across that damaging this person breaks the effect of the spell. So
Okay.
I guess he would shout like attack him all together at once. That's it. Not going to elaborate any more past that.
This guy and that hill.
Yeah, it's almost like bad guys can use tactics. Try to draw a line now, Eldrin. your freaking ridiculous protractor lines.
All right, I'm using my dash action to get here.
All right, hold on. You're provoking, right?
I'm not, because he can't take reactions.
Wait, hold on. What'd you say he can't do?
He can't take reactions?
Oh, he can't?
I don't know.
Based on the-
Is that what it says? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Looking for reaction.
For its action, you can. Sorry. Where is it?
I don't know if it can. I think it can still.
It also
reaction,
can't take
right?
real action. No, you're good. You're
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
I know I read it somewhere.
Cool.
All right, so you move
Perfect.
here with a dash.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Are you done?
Hold.
Hold. Who's your hunter's mark on right now, by the way? Is it this guy?
The bloody guy.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me mark that. One. That looks like a cool mark for hunter's mark.
Yeah, that's the one I usually use because arrows hunting. I don't know.
Oh, this dog is down, right? Maybe I don't want to move there.
Wait,
What? Huh?
I want to go like I'm going over that hill.
wait,
I'm going here.
Oh.
I'm going here. There you go. That's better.
Okay.
I'll wave until Mila.
Can you? Are you moving past the dog and provoking? Obvious question.
No, I'm not. No.
Okay, cool.
Just draw a straight line.
Cool. You done?
Yes.
Okay. Derek, it is your turn.
So this man creature thing in front of me, you said he had like what appears to be ritualistic runes or glyphs on him,
Yeah.
and
They look like they were carved into his flesh by a bladed weapon.
okay, I would seeing these runes. Derek would want to try to understand what did this. So what I'm trying to do, and I hear, okay, this guy has been resurrected or something. Something's just happened to him in a ritual, a magical ritual, and he's got this sword stuck in his heart. So he kind of wants to try to put all of those little clues together on like what's happening here.
Okay. If you could give me an Arcana check, and this is free for you because you get one free knowledge check.
I just had it up. Sorry.
So you're aware that there's rituals that exist for human sacrifice, but based on the circumstances, you aren't particularly certain what was summoned, or you can't really decipher what the ritual carvings mean.
Okay. Um, I guess in that case, I'm going to back off my 30 feet. Well, let's say I go 15 first. So I'll use half my movement, back off 15 feet, and cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
Okay, what are you casting it on?
Let's see. So I will. Hold on. Just trying to understand ward here for a moment. And you're, Kenny, you're saying I'm the one warded?
Yeah.
Sanctuary,
Okay.
yeah.
It just stops people from attacking you. You can attack stuff fine, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe
Well,
you
it
might want
says
to reread it.
If the warded creature makes an attack, which is me, casts a spell that affects an enemy, or deals damage, the spell ends.
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind.
So I guess pretty much, Edmund had said like focus all the attack on the dude, so he's going to listen, and so he'll put all 4 of his darts towards this.
Is
that
that
guy.
your final answer?
Yes.
Okay, give me the damage rolls.
So
Wait, didn't he say the opposite?
As
2,
as the darts
3,
fly through the air, Edmund shouts, "No!"
4.
6, 10, 13. Alright, the magic missiles slam into the body of the man. 6, 10, 13. He takes 13 damage. And he had like a look of fear on his face before, but his head like literally turns around without his body moving, and it looks at you, Derek.
Mhm.
Are you done?
Nope. And then I'm going to back off my other 15 feet.
Oh,
I'm a runway. So that's what I'll be doing as soon as I figure out.
Brave, brave Sir Robin.
That is. Yeah. I guess right there.
okay.
Which. Yeah.
How do you ping again? Just to.
Hold left click with the arrow selected to the top left. Okay. On to Mila. It is your turn. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
throw. Or paralysis, because I can't get out of the other one yet.
Mm-hmm. Roll low.
Constantly been rolling low with my highest stat all night, so yeah.
All night long. You fail.
Oh no,
Oh, that's really bad, boys.
that is terrible.
Alright,
Isn't
this
it?
guy is going to give chase to the guy that was right next to him, so I should have range to reach him. Yep. Boop.
And I don't get an attack of opportunity.
No.
Nope. And he swings his greatsword down upon your body, Derek. The protection from your sanctuary fading. You just seem to have a thing. Well, I'm not gonna say much, but greatsword attack.
Please
It
crit.
crits.
Yeah, it was a critical.
No, it was not a crit, but it might as well
Okay.
have been. First attack deal 15 slashing damage to you.
Okay.
Second greatsword attack misses you because you have mage armor up, right?
Yep.
Yeah, only rolls a 14. First one was a 21 to hit. And his head twists back around to look at you. And it just has like this creepy smile on its face. You could tell, by the way, Edmund, that this thing seemed to be specifically trying to avoid you.
Yeah.
Dog attacks the helpless target. Evil doggo. Oh, did I close him? I closed him. Hold on, let me reopen him. You don't get off that easy. Wait, I didn't close him. Where is he?
He's right beside me.
Poppers.
No, he's looking for the character sheet.
Oh, it's hidden.
Oh.
Alright. Wait, does this thing really not have multi-attack? I'm so used to multi-attack now.
Thank God.
I'm actually going to double check because I don't believe it. Wow. Okay, it doesn't. Alright.
Thank God for small blessings.
It bites you on the leg. Well, tries to anyway. Oh, wow, it hits you. And because...
Here it goes.
You are
because I'm paralyzed, it is an automatic critical success.
Yes, that's very true.
At least it's just a doggo.
Yeah.
I actually don't know how the damage is so low. It shouldn't be possible. Hold on, I'm trying to read. Oh, no, okay, it is. I have to roll the crit damage now. Oh, nice. Okay, you're not too bad. Alright, you take 14 damage.
Mm-hmm.
You're knocked prone because you automatically fail strength and dex saving throws due to being incapacitated. As the dog pulls you down to the ground. Oh, what was that for?
So I also need a... I don't know how we're going to do this. We need a backup because... No, he's fine. That was my con save.
Yeah, your con save is fine. Yeah, he didn't hit you that hard.
Yeah, I forgot. He's not the one that has Bane.
Oh, got it.
But that's all I was checking. Make sure Bane was still up.
Yep.
Which, I don't know if that just affected the dog bite.
No, even with a 4, it's still 16. So, yeah, you roll a 20 to 22. Good call, though. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. Edmund, it is your turn.
Cool. Edmund is going to move 20 feet to flank this guy
Fliggity flank.
and attack him with his longsword and
Okay.
bless.
You should be pretty easy to hit. He's a pretty naked guy.
16 total
Yeah, you hit.
for 10 slashing, and I will burn a spell slot to Divine Smite
Okay.
as well. Give me a second.
Go ahead and roll 3d8.
Uh,
Oh, because it's under Phoenix.
I think it's set to 2d8. Yeah, it's set to 2d8, so I have to roll one more.
Oh, that's
Wow,
max.
that's max damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on, another D8. One more.
Oh.
almost.
Oh.
Holy crap.
Um,
23. Holy
The
crap.
power of Helm compels you.
Yeah,
and then-
the body of this creature looks not in good shape.
Alright, and
Do I
then
talk
he
to
will use the
me?
rest of his movement, not leaving threat range, to move 5, 10, to be adjacent to his buddy Dayrate.
I can't use reaction.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, protection, baby.
And that's it. That's his turn.
All
Let me
right.
mark off my spell slot. Cool, I'm good.
Okay. This guy pops up over the hill,
Mm-hmm.
and he casts a spiritual... Actually, does he have enough spell slots? Let me just double check. Use 2 old persons.
He keeps popping up.
Yep, he has enough. He's going to use spiritual weapon on Duder. And let me just pick a spiritual weapon. He's going to use a dagger. Sure, that's a really big dagger, but seems cool.
Jesus.
And he tries to attack you with it. Oh, and you're quite prone.
Mm-hmm. So it's
and
gonna hit.
quite incapacitated. Let me see what his attack roll is with it, though. Spell attack is +3.
It's a good thing the advantages can't stack.
Yeah, no double advantage. Oh, but he crits you.
Which means I am. Well, how much damage? He's gonna quit anyway.
It's a dagger.
Yeah, but it's a spiritual dagger.
Yeah, it's gonna do 1d8 damage, guys. How much damage?
Let's just do 1d8. 28. So a total of 11. Because he adds his ability modifier. Actually, I'm sorry, not 11. 9. He only gets +1.
Oh, yeah, you don't crit the modifiers. That's right.
Wait, what?
You don't crit the
It crit.
modifiers. Right, just the
Yep. Correct. Okay. And he goes back down the hill.
Good luck.
Eldrin, it's your turn. I have a feeling he's not going to make it.
Yeah. If he does, I'm gonna be real mad.
Well,
Can I
here
see him
come.
from here?
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll shoot him.
Yeah. Whoa!
Nice.
You get to roll that hunter's mark twice. Yeah, so it's pretty cool, you think, as you see your arrow fly through the air, perfectly perforating his eye, and the arrow actually comes out completely undamaged out the other side and lands on the grass. He's definitely dead. Antamilla, you wake up from your paralysis state on the ground with a dog on you. You no longer feel magically paralyzed. I'll remove that status effect from you.
Doesn't really matter because I'm still feared.
Your fear?
Yeah!
Oh, did you not make a saving throw against the fear?
Because you can.
I am still within line of sight of the guy, so I can't make a saving throw of fear until I'm out of line of sight of the guy.
Oh no, you oh, wait,
No,
let me double check that. He might be right actually. Let me just double check.
I thought you can.
No, you can.
60
You
feet
can.
away each turn.
No,
Okay,
you,
good. I'm gonna
you
make
can. Yeah, go ahead and
one
make it.
freaking saving throw against his fear. I guess I could have done it the other turn
Is
too.
that 2 saving throws that he's missed?
Has it
guess.
been 2 turns? I don't
He's
know.
been paralyzed for 2 turns.
No, he's only been attacked once since he's been paralyzed. Definitely only one saving throw.
Technically, I've been attacked twice, but yeah.
By Doggo?
And the dagger.
Well, that was... Stop it. Stop it, you guys.
No, it's
Yeah.
technically
Yeah.
just been one turn.
You only get one, but you failed both of them.
Yeah.
Did it roll twice? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, I didn't. Okay, that's weird. I clicked that once.
You're
Alright.
still... so you're on the ground. You're no longer paralyzed with fear. You're just afraid.
Still feared.
And yeah, so frightened doesn't make you run away though, like the turn undead does. You just can't move closer, and it's like literally the frightened status effect. If you read it on the combat cheat sheet, which should be on your character tab, it'll tell you exactly what fear does.
Okay, so I don't have to actually dash away out of his line of sight. Okay, good.
Yeah,
It's not
you
like
have-
a fear spell.
You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is within sight. You can't move closer to the source of your fear, but you also don't have to run away, which is a big
no,
difference.
Disadvantage on ability checks. Yeah, I was screwed from the jump. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that, but it didn't really end up mattering, so...
No, it did, but I mean, stacked on it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek, it's your turn. There's a pretty beat-up looking ritual monster next to you.
Cool. A couple questions. The crazy dog, how's that look?
He looks like a dark...
He seems okay though.
he hasn't been.
Oh
hit.
yeah, he
Yeah,
doesn't
okay.
look very damaged. He's been hit, but not for a lot.
Oh, with the magic weapon.
Yeah.
And where is Monster Dude in the lineup in the turn order?
Because he's not in the turn order.
Because he's not in the
He's acting
in the
pretty soon,
initiative.
you think. Almost like right after Anthemila,
Why can't we see him?
because he's on the GM layer for reasons.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
and then
All right.
lastly,
So we don't see what it is.
Yeah, you guys didn't see it, but he went into the body, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
The body's not actually him. But...
okay, sorry. I guess some of these questions are metagaming.
They
My
are
bad.
little, but it's okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I would
because
know.
there are several things I have questions about. What's happening here?
It's
I
a
am
little
going-
weird.
I am going to. But the thing I do know that Derek knows is I have a pretty nasty looking thing in front of me, so I am going to. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pop my hands up. Black fire erupts as I cast Firebolt at Monster Hulk dude thing, whatever that is.
Okay.
And let me cast that.
Okay.
Oof.
That's a miss.
Oh,
Wait, what?
So,
Disadvantage because he's
Oh,
in melee.
disadvantage in
Oh.
yeah.
melee,
So remember,
right.
I told you guys you get
Right,
one
right,
of
right,
these.
right.
So
Okay.
But in your
Which-
defense, you would have gotten disadvantage if you shot at the dog too. So
yeah,
might as
you
well
were having
shoot
disadvantage as long as you were in melee. Yes.
yeah, might
Okay.
as well shoot at the guy in front of you.
So hold on,
Inflict wounds wouldn't do it, but well,
because I'm still blessed.
yeah.
So I will.
Oh.
Big old 9. How's that do?
Yeah.
It's a miss.
Okay.
It was actually really
Well,
close though. You
well,
actually could have hit him if you
Yeah,
rolled a
12 would have probably
I,
hit. Yeah.
I kind of figured. So, okay. Well,
Move away. Opportunity attack. Move away.
is he not turned? Still.
He is not turned. You
He
see
went
him.
towards you.
He's coming at you.
Yeah, turn.
There's a thing with guys with
No,
swords
no.
that like to come and try to kill you. It seems to be
Yeah.
a thing.
Turn the unholy bow.
No,
Yep.
the moment you attacked him,
No,
that's
as
why
soon as
Edmund
you
shouted
attacked
no.
him,
That's what we all went like.
no.
That's why I said as the bolts fly towards him, Edmund shouts no.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said attack him at once either. 'Cause
That's
that was
very true. You
misleading.
Well,
you were the one
yeah,
that fucked that up, Edmund.
No, so I said it and then I didn't. I was like, I'm not gonna sit here
Yeah,
because I
I
realized
get it.
that the wording
yeah,
was weird.
yeah.
I'm not gonna sit there. What at once meant all at once, like
Yeah.
at the same time.
I got it, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but still, yeah, you
Right.
gotta remember he's playing to his.
yeah,
his,
I get it. Yeah,
yeah,
I can't.
he has
I
a
can't sit there.
specific character. Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Nah, but I'm okay. Hold on. This. Yeah, but how does my attack affect Turn the Unholy?
The effect
As soon
ends
as he takes damage.
Or
It
until
ends.
it takes damage. There it is. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the part I was missing. Ooh, man. I was like, man, I don't want to play stupid characters. Apparently, they're exactly what I need. Because
I was
that's
gonna
not
say, you're the highest.
that's not even
intelligence
Derek's
character.
fault. That's just Alex's fault. I didn't see that. Okay. Flub.
Glub. All up in the tub.
All right. Then I guess instead I'm going to move to try to get behind the guy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. On to Mila. You were on the ground and there's a puppers gnawing at your leg.
Okay, so am I like grappled or just?
No,
Like,
you were
can
just
I do an
prone.
action? Do I stand up or what?
You could just stand up as part of your move action. It's just half your
Okay,
movement
so-
to stand.
Okay, so I'm gonna take half movement to stand. Really quick question that may or may not be relevant. When you're an underhold person, I mean you're paralyzed, but you can still hear and see everything just fine, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Good. Awesome. All right. So I'm going to stand up and I'm going to cast as a second level spell, which I don't have around here, so I'm just going to tap it twice. Cure Wounds on myself.
Pretty reasonable. Okay.
And I'll just tap it twice. Where the hell is it?
It's not quite twice though, because you don't get your ability modifier twice. So just subtract.
Yeah, just -2.
Yeah, -2
from the-
other roll. Yeah, so
whatever
12.
it is.
Nice.
Very nice.
Good job.
You guys got kind of low. Oof. Anthony was at
Kinda,
6. Derek
yeah.
was at 8. Oof.
Well, we still have this thing.
Okay, and then I'm going to let's see. I'm not going to waste my bonus action on that particularly if I don't have to. Let's do... Huh. Yeah, this will be interesting. Alright, yeah, that is going to be my bonus action. So I'm going to move the weapon just a little closer, because I'm going to move it 20 feet
Yep.
at a time. And that'll be my action.
Your bonus action.
Right. Yeah, 2 squares away from puppers. Click, and... Wait, what? Oh, I can't move it, right, okay. So... Alright, yeah, but I'm moving it right here. And
Okay.
that'll be, yeah, my action, since I can't move the axe.
All right. It's the bad guy's turn.
Do you have control of it, Maurice, or does
Yeah.
Donald have to move it?
Oh, no, I don't have control of it. Donald will have to move it.
Oh, sorry. I thought I
can't-
gave you. You're moving it here, right?
Yes.
As close as possible to puppers. Yeah. Got it. Okay, bad guy's turn. I mean, I feel like the best action is a certain thing, but it seems boring to use Greatsword over and over again. But Greatsword is so strong, dude.
Yeah.
And it's not like a stupid creature.
Nope.
It is not stupid, unfortunately.
He's
Intelligence.
16.
Wow.
That hits.
No, that was his intelligence. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
He didn't even say
Maurice is
who he was.
ready, though. I don't know. Sorry, I hate playing intelligent creatures like this because,
They're tough.
yeah, like I want to do really fancy stuff, but I also don't want to kill you guys. So I'm gonna play him a little. He's gonna make one long sword or great sword swing at Edmund and one at a great sword swing at homeboy, Derek. He's being surrounded. Great sword. This one's for Edmund, and it's a miss. This one's for Derek, and it's a miss.
Crit.
Ah, don't say that. Great swords crits are terrifying.
I know.
That's a disaster. He will. What type of weapon do you have out, Derek? If any?
A dagger.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you did pull out the dagger.
He did.
Mhm.
He's contemplating taking an opportunity attack from Derek.
Yeah, he is. He's gonna move here. He'll
We're
provoke
gonna-
from Derek.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're doing this little shuffle. Derek moved around him. He's gonna move around Edmund.
I
gonna
don't
take
even
the
know if I
calculator.
have that prepared.
Slash roll 1d20 plus. Let me look.
Whatever your
I think
strength
it's
mod
probably
is.
2.
Your dex probably is better.
Oh, Dex. Sorry,
I
yeah.
still think it's probably 2. Let me double check.
Yeah. I don't want to
no,
use my
1d20
strength.
plus 4. 1d20 plus 4.
Excuse me. Sorry,
Oh, because
guys.
you're proficient with
Yeah, everyone's
Dagger.
proficient with daggers.
right.
Makes sense.
Okay. It seems as though this guy might have taken a dagger or two in the past. He's quite proficient at dodging them.
I mean, he didn't dodge the one in his chest. Am I
You
right?
could have just taken the
He-
dagger out. And
He
you have two
learned his
daggers.
lessons. He learned his lesson.
Okay.
Shadow Puppy attacks our friend Antamila, who seems resigned to her defeat. The source of your fear is moving closer. You're a little nervous. You are not calm spaghetti. It tries to bite you.
Don't forget about the bean.
A Bane? It's still gonna hit.
Of course it is.
Yeah, roll a 22. Give me a strength saving throw really quick.
Oh, right. God. Gonna be prone again. 2 seconds.
Bark, 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 bark! These things are way easier to play. They just attack the closest thing in front of them.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of expected that.
I want all of my creatures to be Shadow Mastiffs. Alright, you fail. You're knocked prone.
Oh my god.
Cool, awesome. But even though I'm not prone, give me a deck save.
Oh yeah.
You're so mean to puppers.
Get him.
13?
You fuck. Alright, so... just going to roll a normal D8.
Bark, 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 bark!
Still gets hit by half. Right?
Yeah, it's still half. It's not bad.
Bork, bork, bork.
13. He could have just made just 2 less of 5. But no, he had to make it. Meh. Alright, so take half of this damage.
That's still a lot. Holy crap. 7.
Yeah, 7. That's a lot. Oh yeah, 7 and an 8. Yeah.
Alright. And you take 7 damage yourself.
7?
From the bite, yeah. Wow, you healed him a lot, dude.
Oh,
You're okay.
God.
Yeah, you're okay. That would have killed you, actually, if you didn't heal yourself.
Yeah, I would have.
You should keep like putting your like prone and not prone. It just
Give me a concentration check, because I've been forgetting to do this. The Bane should probably not be on him anymore. Actually, yeah,
Wait, Derek cast Bane, didn't he?
Yeah, I cast it, and I haven't been hit
oh
yet.
you should do a blast.
Well, I've been hit, but
oh, there is no
Oh, yeah,
bless.
for... Oh,
Yeah,
God,
Blast doesn't have concentration. That's why it's so good.
Wait,
It does.
yeah, it does.
Wait, it does.
Oh, it
I thought
does?
it did.
Oh,
Absolutely.
it doesn't have a save. It doesn't have a save. That's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's concentration. I need to make, actually... Oh, God. Alright, yeah, let me go ahead and... Because
Yeah,
You
technically...
fail
I
all your other
quite
saves, so this
a
one has given a
few
pass.
concentrations.
I believe. I believe.
Edmund, it is your turn, my dude.
Let me make it, or have him make his concentrations, because all I'm doing is attacking. So it's. I need to know whether or not it's blessed.
Wait, he doesn't have anything up, right?
Where's...
We have bless up.
Did he?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
a constitution
bless-
save, yeah, basically.
Bless
Oh.
has been up forever. He's making his save. right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Alright.
Just make one. I'm not going to make you make
Like-
37 saves. You
There
make
you
it.
go.
You're good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because
Oh,
he
yeah,
would have
that
had.
fucking works.
He probably
Actually-
would have failed like a million.
Actually, folks, I don't make it.
Wait, why?
Wow.
Fear, disadvantage.
On ability, not save throws.
Okay, good. Thank God.
Yeah, you're good. It's all ability
Oh
checks.
my God! Oh my.
Man, I wish I had advantage right there.
Okay.
But still.
Well, it's
You-
only
Wait, why
cast
does
2 for the crit. So.
Wait, oh yeah, but I don't get the crit because I don't have advantage.
Yeah. So but you didn't lose much.
Yeah, so 10 and then yeah, just 10. Because I'm assuming a 25 hits.
I'm so used to my hunter's mark that like just seeing the damage. I'm like, and what else?
All right.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
the
And
body of the man falls to the ground. Glug. There. Bleh. And a weird jellyfish creature appears within 5 feet of it, conveniently in the direction of going away from you. You see this thing appear. It looks like a jellyfish monster.
Okay.
Are you done?
Nope, I got movement.
You got movement. It's
5, 10, 15. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20.
true. Okay.
That's my turn.
Cool. We're gonna move this because this won't be useful.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess that's my turn. Okay.
Hmm.
I already said it.
Okay. Eldrin, it's your turn.
I forgot Anthony Miller was
Oh,
worse off than I thought.
And the mill's in bad shape.
Yeah, I
Oh.
probably should have moved over to the dog,
How
but
bad
too
does
late.
the pupper look?
Pupper is not bloodied.
oh, before I completely forget, next turn goes. I'm just gonna throw out a wisdom saving throw to see if I stop being feared. Continue your turn as normal.
Oh yeah, true. Don't forget bless.
Because it's like a lot.
She doesn't have bless.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have bless. I should have marked
Yeah.
you all with bless.
Yeah, I'm marked with concentration, but not bless.
12?
See what I can do for bless.
12 I think is good enough. Let me just double check.
That's a good bless.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
you're
look.
you're no longer frightened.
Thank
this
God.
little heart thing right there.
Heart thing.
All right,
yeah,
Eldrin,
sure.
what you doing, buddy?
That's bless.
Okay. Um, jellyfish monster. Well, she looks in bad shape.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I should have
Okay.
moved over to Anthemilla.
I will Hunter's Mark the dog,
Mark.
Work?
and I will shoot him
Okay,
and miss.
that's very true. You do in fact
Bless?
miss.
Bless?
Oh wow. Yeah. Okay.
You miss him.
I think, yeah,
Yeah,
as I say,
yeah.
still with 4 probably miss. But
All right, you done?
No, I will move as well.
Okay.
Over here.
Cool. Okay, Derek, it is your turn. You see a jellyfish creature floating in the air, and you see Shadow Puppy.
Cool. I am going to start with the Shadow Dog. Firebolt that thing.
Okay. You miss.
Okay. Do I still miss?
Yes.
Okay.
Man, Bless has not been hashtag Bless for you guys today.
I even changed my name to hashtag bless, though.
I did
How?
too.
I mean, when you roll freaking 4s. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
I am going to actually hold. I'm gonna back off 10 feet and hold position here.
Okay. On to
And it's my
Mila.
turn.
Okay. Bonus action, move the axe right behind the dog.
Yep.
Okay, and as I use as a normal spell, Cure Wounds on myself,
Good idea.
I'm also going to attack it with a spiritual weapon.
Okay. Well, get used to doing one thing at a time. Stop confusing me.
Never! Never! Alright,
Just
so...
do the thing.
Cure Wounds, click. And
Okay.
spiritual weapon, click.
Alright, you've hit Shadow Puppers,
Max healing.
and you heal for a lot. Dude, Shadow Puppers is staying alive, man.
Alright, and I end my turn.
Okay. Jellyfish turn. What is he gonna do? There, you can go on top of the hill. You can flank. No, I got a better idea. Jellyfish suddenly disappears.
That's what I'm bring. Thank you. What am I trying?
That's done. Shadow Puppy continues the same game he's been up to the whole game.
They're trying
you
to
better
find
fucking-
someone.
Wait, what'd you say?
You fucking better. Keep going. Attack. Hit.
Elion, I think your Mike might be doing weird stuff again. You're starting to sound garbage to me again. Can everyone else hear him okay? Or is it just me? Does he sound off?
Does that sound okay to everybody else?
He's like echoey, right? Like
Little bit echoey.
quiet.
I mean, echoey, but I can
But-
hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear him okay.
it's not as good as last week where you had Glory Mike.
Let me
Yeah.
double check.
All right. Well, he's gonna bite onto Mila
Do it.
and miss.
No, he hits.
Wait, were you? Why?
I want him to hit. You know why I want him to hit.
Are you prone?
Oh, I didn't get up, did I?
I don't remember
I
you
guess I
getting
am
it.
prone.
So I guess he does hit you, actually, unironically.
Marvelous.
For pretty good damage too. 13 piercing damage.
Wow. And dexterity, blah 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 blah.
You're gonna murder this poor pepperoni.
I do fucking hope so.
I guess he has to make a save.
Yeah, it's still. I just put on DC save.
He fails the save.
Okay, good. He fails to save, so I'm actually going to go ahead and use my channel divinity and hit him with 16 damage.
Max damage.
Yes.
Do you get to know if they save first? Are you sure? Hold on, I have to look. That seems like BS.
I know Derek's thing could say that better.
I'm gonna say
long as it
yes. Yeah, it's not a hit, but I'm just gonna say yes because it doesn't say it's any sort of action, so that's fine. It doesn't say you have to know when either. What's the total damage?
16.
All right. Shadow Pupper is very bloodied. Lets out a yelp. Edmund, it is your turn. The mysterious jellyfish that you were facing before seems to have vanished in thin air in front of you. Almost as though it was similar to when he teleported behind you and Derek.
That was me.
He glances around really quick to see if he can see him anywhere in eye shot.
Nope.
In his glancing, notices Anthamilla on the ground,
Being
and is no longer focused on the monster at hand, not being able to see it, and he moves 5, 10, attack Shadow Pupper. Missing, I think. No.
Yes.
Oh no. Do I get advantage if she's prone?
Oh, yeah. You're still flanking. Actually, you definitely hit.
Yeah. So I'll hit for 6 slashing.
Shadow Pupper goes down.
Fuck you, dog.
All right.
And then I will use the rest of my movement to move here.
Okay. Eldrin,
And that's it.
it is your turn. You saw the mysterious jellyfish creature disappear in midair.
Okay.
You don't see any active combatants.
I did see him go into other dead body.
Yep, that is very true.
So I'm gonna try to take a look around the corner.
Okay.
Here. See if I see any movement from any of the dead corpses.
This one's behind a wall. Sorry, trying to figure out what you could see and what you can't see. From there, you see... Oops. The edge of jellyfish creature near the body of this guy.
Perfect. Interesting. So, but he's still a jellyfish creature.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will Hunter's Mark jellyfish creature
Okay.
and attempt to strike him.
Jeez, you got all the way over there and still have your action?
It's 30 feet.
Okay. You definitely hit. For...
22.
Wait, I think you hit. Am I on the object like here? Yeah, here we go. You just hit with Bless, actually.
Oof.
Hashtag bless made that work.
Hashtag bless, see? Even a
for
1.
22 damage.
That's correct.
So your arrow flies through the air, and it pierces the jellyfish creature, but it seems to kind of like slow down, like as it's entering its body, and it doesn't seem to be as effective as you would normally think such a true shot would be. You don't know the anatomy of jellyfish creature, but
Right.
for some reason you feel as though it wasn't as effective as it could have been.
How familiar would I be with resistance?
You know that certain creatures can be resistant to certain damage types.
Okay. So I guess I'll quick reaction tell the party it seems resistance to non-magical damage. It's my assumption.
Well, that's extremely specific, but okay.
Yeah,
You
I would,
done?
Physical damage or like
I would think you would, as a person, would probably think that arrows don't work well first.
That's okay.
Okay.
He can
But
do
isn't
that.
that just no? Okay.
Sure. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, I can do a check to see if I recollect that from my fiend, since they're my enemies, or if it's a fiend. I don't know.
Yeah. Did you not make a check when it came out of the portal?
I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Go ahead and give me a religion check with advantage. It's definitely. a
Wait,
fiend.
hold on. I think he did actually.
Did he?
I thought
No,
he
I-
would
He
have.
put up
but...
a thing. He put up the thing that said that this creature for fiend.
I
or whatever,
was
but I don't know if he made a check
going
for it. Though.
to.
Yeah, he
Okay.
put up
Then-
he put up his thing for, hey, I get advantage on fiends or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't
But I
think he.
thought that
Oh,
okay.
I thought that was for
Edmund was gonna
he was
check.
attacking it or something.
Edmund was gonna check. That's what it was. Something else, and that's what I did it for.
Yeah.
So it
Give.
doesn't- it doesn't matter.
Yeah. You suspect, due to the nature of the portal, that it's probably a fiend you've never heard of, but
Okay.
it's probably some sort of fiend.
I'll retract my statement and say that my arrows seem less effective.
All right,
Cool.
you done, Eldrin?
Yes.
I'm gonna actually, since you've noticed this now and you've said that, with a war cry from the darkness,
Whoa.
Oh, God.
Pip-Kip appears, and it actually sounds really angry. Actually, you don't know why, but
It's angry at what? Sorry.
the thing
Jellyfish.
it has like a genuine battle cry. Like over the years you have heard battle cries, and this thing has it out for this thing.
Oh, okay. So Pipkit has it out for the jellyfish?
Yeah. Pip-Kip does not like the jellyfish. He seems to not be a fan at all, and it screeches as it tries to sting it.
Interesting.
It had advantage because it was invisible. It hits. It's immune to poison though, so it takes
Seems to be a
not.
common theme.
Yeah, it's not a very high damage, but it hits, and that's what happens. Derek, it's your turn. Actually, I'm gonna add Pipkit to the initiative order because he was. Why did I not press the add turn button?
I also think you were marking the hunter's mark. So.
Yeah, thank you. Where's the stupid button? Oh, there it is. Jesus, it was right in front of me the whole freaking time. 16. Okay, Derek, it is your turn. You hear noises. You can't see what's going on, but you saw Eldrin fire arrows somehow over the hill towards this creature.
Okay, so if I nope, that's too far out.
This will be so much easier and less confusing when we get to maps with dynamic lighting.
Yeah, that's gonna make it a lot easier.
Because the second you see any piece of their body, you could hit them with sharpshooter, right?
Right.
So
This mount, by the way, it's MVP.
Which
this
map?
little hill is.
Dude, the benefits of strategic terrain, man. True.
If that dude had still been alive when I got up, I swear to God, I would have just beeline for his throat. Fuck the
Okay.
dog, I was going after that dude.
So what Derek would do is move 30 feet and then cast Magic Missile at first level
Yep.
for 120 feet,
Yeah.
catching this creature thing.
Yeah.
Doing the trigonometry in his head as he moves.
Yeah, he broke out his protractor. It reminds me of I don't know if any of you ever played Gunbound, but
Yeah.
like freaking break out the protractor for those backwards
the
boomer
magic
shots.
the magic missile shoot up into the air and arc down at the sky.
Yeah.
All right, give me those damage rolls, my dude.
Should be exactly 120 feet. So apparently,
Oh yeah.
after all of that, Derek still messed up because somehow I had anyways.
Wait, yeah, I saw you do the thing. It said 120 feet.
Yeah, I didn't know what he was doing, but I just
Maybe-
like whatever.
Okay, anyway.
So Magic Missile, 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, not bad.
Wow, really good.
Horse.
Yeah.
8, 13. And you're noticing this, Eldrin, compared to your shot. These attacks seem to strike very true, and the creature seems to be like pummeled backwards with each shot, and seems to be like reeling from the damage. All right, Derek, you noticed that too, obviously.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No. Nope. I think that'll be it.
Okay. Antomila. You see magical bolts and all sorts of crazy stuff going on across.
That's right.
And now Anthemira brings out her pro attack.
Yeah, that's about right. Okay.
Wait, what'd you say? It's still your mic is still weird, Eliana. I can barely
I'm
understand
sorry.
you. What'd you say?
Catcher.
That's it. Now she brings up her protractor.
Oh yeah. Everyone's kind of this hill is MVP, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, is that right? God, I hope that's right. And okay.
Dimension door is ridiculous, by the way. At will.
Okay, great. Okay,
Yeah.
I am going to, now that I am out of danger, stomp forward, bloody. My leg is fucking torn to shreds. Stupid. Don't.
Poppers bit you, man.
Get a picture of it. And I try to cast guiding bolts on this thing's face. Attempt.
Okay.
Alright, and if you would just in some vague way, since I can't move it, move the axe 20 feet closer to it. I mean, it's not, I'm not going to be able to.
Yeah, you got it.
Alright, and...
That's a miss,
Of course it is.
which is quite unfortunate. Okay. So you see this jellyfish creature touch, like it sprouts tendrils from its body and it moves inside the body of the
Wait.
robed figure.
No.
Oh yeah, I guess you can't get flanking from range, can you? Darn.
No.
There used to be a feat for that. I don't in 4th edition. All right, so I have to heal this guy up.
How does the jellyfish himself heal is a good question.
That's a great question. Boop. And he stands up.
Does Pip get an opportunity attack for that?
So I thought about it, and he doesn't move. I don't know. It's weird.
I
I thought about it though. Yeah, I actually almost did.
It's like
What?
it teleports into him or something.
Yeah, it's like it's weird. It doesn't even describe it completely. He goes into the guy's body. He stands up. He moves.
Oh, time to shine. He's away from the mount.
Actually, hold on. 15. The mind. He summons A spiritual weapon.
Wait, what? Oh, god damn it. Wait, he can still have a turn after that? Jesus.
Oh
I
wait,
wonder if
yeah. Well, spiritual weapon's only a bonus action.
True.
he just moves the one that was already there.
What?
Oh no, the other one probably went away when the guy died.
Yeah, the other one's gone.
Yeah.
But sure, we'll use the same icon to save me some trouble.
Sounds like it's almost like he's casting spells.
This
that
is the
they can
coolest.
cast.
It's the coolest creature I've ever seen, actually.
It's like he gets access to their abilities when he's possessing them.
Now I've got your powers.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, you
gains,
just gotta punch him in the face like Pharaoh Man.
he gains like knowledge and proficiency checks too. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. What's his bonus attack? It's only +3. Uh, 17 hit though.
Ouch.
Take 3 damage.
Yeah, it's not-
Okay.
He wants Greatsword back, but unfortunately that corpse is far too mutilated to possess. Uh,
Oh man, there's a lot
You
of
can move
bodies.
if you want.
you notice he does with your passive insight. You notice he seems to be making his way towards bodies.
Yeah.
Edmund, it is your turn.
I'll move and dash to get on the other side of him.
Holy crap!
Yep, that's my full move. Full dash. I'm done.
Okay. Pip, Kip, Screeze, and
Ooh,
That's it.
flanking.
And attacks with advantage.
he does.
And this guy currently can be poisoned, maybe, possibly. I don't know.
And he hits. No.
Lawful good and lawful evil working together.
This guy's
Who'da-
got no
who'da thought?
function parts. 5 piercing damage though.
Show him how it's done, Eldrin.
Yeah,
Please show how it's
it
done.
is Eldrin's turn. He could probably one-shot this thing.
Go
Please.
for the headshot.
If I hit, I mean, it's only a +2. All right, let's. I want to get like good vantage. Okay, I'll move here
Yeah,
and
doesn't
then
work out.
shoot him.
Okay.
Hold. 14.
14
14
Ah.
hits.
or 27 altogether.
Oh my god. I want you guys to look at the stream really quick. I want you to just
Okay.
look at the stream really quick. Alright, you ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't.
Does it like go real negative?
Wait, is that 1?
Oh my god. And you thought I could one-shot him?
You could have one-shot him, apparently.
I didn't.
rule-
This was my max hit, literally max hunter's mark. Max.
Oh, I guess I
could
overestimated your
one-shot him.
damage.
That's
You
true.
need to rule of cool that and just kill that
I mean, that's
guy.
still amazing, though. That should have been really cool.
I would normally rule of
Cool,
cool
like
it, but for the type of creature, it's
Yeah.
very reliant
Yeah, it wouldn't
on.
matter. He's still gonna be alive.
Yeah. Are you done, Eldrin?
Shake my fist,
Curses!
and then that'll be my turn.
Derek, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm 100 feet away.
I don't
Magic
know.
missile.
I am 100. No,
Yeah.
that is a statement of fact.
Oh,
not
it
a
sounded
question.
questioning.
It sounded like a question.
It's
yeah.
So I'm 100 feet away, therefore I am going to firebolt him. So I believe that misses. However, with my bless. So that's an 11. However, I call upon forth the favor of the gods, and I will roll 2d4s in addition.
Oh my god, come on.
You revealed too much information, Donald.
Yeah. Well, it's
Wait.
fine.
Also, I did all of that without actually realizing I.
You cut
without
out
actually
at the last
realizing
word.
what?
The classic Alex.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. So I did all of that just out of spite, and I realized I only did that for one fire. Didn't even look how much damage I was doing.
It was enough.
Yeah.
One fire
It was-
damage is
it was
exactly what
definitely
you needed. But the jellyfish creature appears again.
Yep.
And Tamila, it's your turn.
All right. Where is the jellyfish creature exactly?
It's
positioned?
exactly where it's shown on the map.
There it is. Okay, I see it. All right. Inspiration.
Oh.
The inspiration has been utilized! Will it succeed or will it fail?
Would have succeeded last time. Guiding bolt.
Guiding a bolt.
You gotta be kidding me right now.
Oh, that's going into the highlight reel.
Wow.
The 1 in 400 double one roll on.
That's not 1 in 400. That's happened twice already. I'm almost at 3 on that one.
I mean,
All right,
just
and
mathematically
move,
speaking, it's supposed to be 1 in 400.
And yet it isn't. Could you move that dagger away from me again? It's gone, right? And the spiritual weapon moves
Oh, yeah, it's
closer, and Antamilla is screaming mad that it missed.
Okay. Feels bad, man. Alright, well, it gets to go again. Let's see if his ability
Donald.
reach. Oh,
Ooh, why am this crazy echo? You didn't let me finish. I'm going to move my 30 feet up to that purple box.
sure.
Okay, that was it.
Okay, cool. Let's roll it. Alright, so 1. So, I just want to let you guys know that this guy has a recharge ability. And he also has at-will Dimension Door. Donald, the horrible player, would run away and wait for this ability to recharge, and then constantly just keep this combat going on until all these corpses are gone. I'm not going to do that, though. That's just letting you know that this is a distinct possibility. But I'm not going to do that because it's really boring, and nobody wants to do that.
Yeah. I think one at a time. One at a time, we can definitely take all this corpse.
Well, I mean, not even necessarily here is the point, I guess.
Oh.
Like, he could escape for free with Dimension Door. It's so BS. He has at-will Dimension Door. 500 feet
Yeah.
somewhere where you
If
can't
you did,
see.
if you didn't want to make him a recurring character, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to make him a recurring character. So instead, he'll use other cool abilities. You heard him for the most. No, you didn't.
No, I did not. Edmund did.
Edmund did. Absolutely. Edmund, give me an
Almost
intelligence
max
saving
damage.
throw.
Almost max Divine Smite off by
Yeah.
1 point.
Yeah, let me get.
Intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, let me get that intelligence saving throw. Yes, excellent, excellent. So Edmund, all around you, everywhere, you kind of lose sight of everything, and everything around you. God, this feels so complicated. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Everywhere around you, you don't see anything or anyone. Suddenly, you feel as though you've been banished to the 9 hells. You just see lakes of fire around you. Your skin is burning. And, I'd like for you to... I'll roll it. You take 3 fire damage as the fire burns you.
I take 1 fire damage because I am resistant to fire.
It's not actually fire damage. You believe it's fire damage.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But you take 3 fire damage.
Got it.
And the creature...
Psychic damage or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe psychic damage.
Oh, is that a
Runs...
thing?
Wait, what? Was what a thing?
Is psychic damage a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Absolutely. That's what like stuff like Vicious Mockery does.
And-
I was just like,
And what the
And
spell
puns.
does...
Well, he wasn't joking about creatures of fire and taking psychic damage from puns. Not really.
Everyone sees Edmund look a little bit in a panic. He's just kind of looking in all directions, he doesn't seem to be focused on the creature anymore. And he's just reacting to stuff that doesn't seem to be there. Oh, this is a cool spell. All right, and that's it. Edmund, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Is this like a save at the end of my turn type thing, or
It's not like a save sort of
Yeah, I
situation,
mean,
but
yeah.
it's a you could try to
Attempt to
Disbelieve.
disbelieve.
yeah,
Yeah.
effectively which is a investigation check if you think
I was
that
just
this-
making sure it wasn't like I didn't like not get a turn, pretty much.
you effectively aren't because you're going to be
That's
burning
gonna
your
be
action,
your action.
but
Right now, I got it.
yeah, right now everything you see around you is fire. You genuinely believe it to be true, but give me an investigation check.
Okay. This is gonna be shit. Does Bless work on skill checks?
Yes.
I don't think so, actually.
I thought it did. Oh,
I'll watch it.
it doesn't matter. He saved it anyway.
It's saving throws and attacks only, I think.
Oh, it doesn't say skill checks? I'm surprised.
I don't think so.
Well, I
I'll
guess
throw it up in a
I think
second.
guidance is skill checks. Yeah.
Guidance.
Oh, true,
is skill
true,
checks.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you realize that there's no way that you could suddenly appear in a realm of hellfire and your will pushes through and you dispel the illusion that was affecting your mind. And you see the creature like as you have dispelled it, you see the creature running towards another body.
I will give chase. I can get to him.
Yep.
Nice.
You're adjacent, so as long as his speed is 30.
Yeah, I didn't know if he dashed or. Oh no, he casts a thing on me. That's right.
Yep.
Cool. That's my turn.
Pip-Kip screeches in terror in like
Fury.
yeah, he's not happy. And he attempts to attack. He doesn't like this thing. Oh! 4. Oh, but it's halved, so only 2. Okay, Eldrin, it is your turn.
Alright. I will shoot him.
Okie dokie.
Any way
I
to
took
tell
damage.
how
I
hurt
got a
he
con
is?
save.
He's looking... You're not really familiar with
Yeah, I
the
know, so
anatomy of a
would I
spiritual
be-
jellyfish, but he doesn't look as girthy as a normal spiritual jellyfish.
Like there's like 8 out of the 10 tentacles are off or something, you know.
Yeah, he's not looking good.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Go big or go home.
True. Eldrin ain't no bitch.
What? Hold up. Nah.
No. It was possible. No, it wasn't. Never mind.
Yeah.
Hashtag Bless was not saving either.
After glass was not saving.
Also, thank you, Kenny, for confirming. You
And
didn't.
then I
You didn't make it
will-
right. Oh no, you did with Bless.
No, I did with Bless, yeah. So my Shield of Faith is still up.
Okay.
I'll move there.
Man, this creature's really messed up for horrible DMs. Like, I feel like this fight could have gone on way longer. Derek,
Anything
you
that
seem
has
to-
like add will dimension door, like
yeah, at will dimension door is
Horseshit.
really stupid.
yeah.
Yeah, like he could just run away at any time.
Yeah,
Sure,
You
yeah,
just,
well,
like-
like with a cooldown,
Which
like
is
at will,
fine.
like 3 turns or something like that. But this is.
but for intelligent
Yeah.
creatures, it's kind of horse.
It's absolute horseshit.
But I've came up with a reason as to why, so that I have in my head, if it becomes relevant, as to why he's not. Just justifying it to myself.
hmm
I see what I did.
Uh-oh, protractors.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Oh.
I think pretty much I'm going to just dash up next to a spiritual weapon.
Okay. You done?
Yep.
Antamila.
Bloody and near death. She grabs her great axe and she essentially rages towards the stupid thing. So I'm going to move. Going to dash here.
Yeah. Alright, you done? All right, seeing a new. Oh, this is cool. I didn't know he had this. Well, first let me roll.
So many new toys.
Yeah,
I
this
know,
guy
right?
has so many abilities.
He actually doesn't. He doesn't have a lot. I keep forgetting he has spell resistance though. I don't think it's come up too much. He has spell resistance and like resistance to everything. It's
Yeah, magical resistance is one of those things. Gotta remember it.
he's gonna.
Oh, when you dash, can you use a bonus action, or that's your whole turn?
You can move a bonus. You can move the spiritual weapon. I presume is what you want to do.
Oh, I'm gonna use my bonus action to light my sword on fire. And
Oh,
do
yeah, you can do that.
Searing smite.
Okay, cool. In
Accurate axe
response,
attack, whatever.
it unleashes a noodly tendril at your general direction
Joy.
from its jellyfish bod. It hits you
Oh god, this could be bad, guys.
for 9 necrotic damage. Also, your hit point
Crap.
maximum is reduced
Bye.
6.
Cool.
So technically,
Or-
you're down by 1.
Huh?
Because you had 8.
He's not down.
Well, no,
No,
so
I'm down.
So actually, for a question, Donald, because you're saying it's temporarily reduced, he
Yeah.
should still have temporary 5 from me. So really, that's a net -1. Question.
No.
His max was.
Oh wait, did you use aid?
Yeah, remember
did.
he cast 8 at the beginning
Yeah.
of the day.
So it's just whatever your current hit point cap is, it's reduced by 6.
Okay.
It doesn't do anything to your current hit points.
Yep.
Like it only changes your hit point cap.
Okay. So then, yeah, you're
He's
net
fine.
-1 right now.
Oh, are you?
I'm down. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. I didn't expect that. He is not going to move. He sees a opportunity suddenly arise. Edmund, it is your turn.
Oh my god.
You see noodly appendages start going towards Antamila's body.
Edmund moves over.
Some hentai stuff about to start happening.
Puts her hands on him.
While holding his shield up towards the person, kneels down and sets a hand on Antimila and dumps 15 points of lay on hands into it.
Yeah, Antamila, you awaken, and there's tentacles of this jellyfish monster, like, approaching you.
And that's my action. And I don't want to move anymore. And that's it.
Alright. Pip-Kip continues to scree with rage, goes into a flank.
Strike true, Pip-Kip.
He is hitting, but he doesn't do a lot of damage, unfortunately, because his damage is halved. He hits for 2 more damage. It's helping, I guess.
It's something.
Yeah. Eldrin, it's your turn.
Alright. Same dance. Oh,
It's a miss.
yeah.
Derek, your turn. You're in an advantageous spot. Well, I assume you have nothing else, right, Eldrin?
No, that's it.
Yep, Derek.
Okay.
I guess I could zoom in on the
From
battlefield.
his current location, Derek reaches out a hand. Everyone hears bells as he tolls the dead. That will be a DC 13 Wisdom.
Okay.
Right.
It doesn't make it.
Okay, so he will take. Since it's, I'm assuming he's below its max.
You've been here, right, Alex?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's. Oh,
Yes.
stop. If he has less than max, it will be a 1d12 necrotic instead.
Yep, go ahead. Go ahead and roll 1d12.
I'm not sure if the roll went through.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it either. Oh, here we go again.
Weird. Okay.
Oh, I see it. 7
Disconnect.
damage.
Okay.
Hey, you
and
guys wanna
just
look at the
everybody
stream
knows
again?
before that comes up again, you're no longer blessed
Oh
because of
no.
the Searing
Oh
Smite.
yeah,
Oh,
bless.
yeah. That's right.
I'll take off the heart.
Yeah.
It has
Rip,
1 hit
hashtag
point
rip.
again.
Oh
Yeah,
my
but this
God.
time it's the actual guy.
Yeah, it's
Also
true.
means I have to do this.
On Tamila, you have to end him.
Whoa.
Well, first I have to see if I
justice.
can keep my Searing Smite from me going down.
Hold on, Derek.
Concentration.
First, are you done, Derek?
Yes.
Okay, on Tamila.
Alright, so con save, la la la.
Also, thank you.
Really
for-
going a little slow there.
Yeah, roll 20 is like
So-
pissed.
And do I keep it? Let's see. Oh, okay, good. So I still have Searing Smite. Great! So I'm going to... I wish I had rolled to an attack there. That'd have been great, but no. Alright. I'm just gonna try and cleave this stupid fucking jellyfish out of existence.
Alright.
And let's hope that works.
19,
You
11
successfully
damage.
you successfully cleave the jellyfish out of existence as there is a poof in the air, and it seems as though the creature has been banished from the material plane.
Okay, cool. Cool.
You see
great,
no movement
phenomenal.
on the battlefield currently. What would you guys like to do?
Actually had one specifically for that. Okay, so I'm going to fall on my ass, exhausted from from being nearly dead this whole time. What the fuck was that?
I have no idea.
I never heard of this creature before. By the way, you guys should look this thing up. It's a Dybbuk out of character.
Dibbic.
Yeah.
DYBBUK.
Oh,
I've
yep.
never heard
It
of
Like
this.
the book,
auto-
like the movie, like that stupid thing that inherit. Yeah, I knew what the hell the thing was, but in character, I'm asking Pip Kip what the fuck that was.
He spits where the creature was, and he says that there was a demon. I don't like demons.
I think that's something we can both agree on.
He poofs away.
I haul myself up from the axe, and I'm
yeah,
gonna go.
Edmund will help you
Here,
up, and when he does, restores another 3 of your hit points. Somehow.
Does Edmund realize how he did it?
He probably sees like a glow, and he's like, huh? And like as Anthemilla walks by him, he's like looking at his hand, confused, and then he just keeps walking.
Hmm.
That was healing hands from his Aasimar.
Classic character that doesn't know what they are yet uses all of their stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're going with all the tropes.
I mean, I'll come over and see if the dog is okay.
The dog is unconscious. It dropped in 1 hit, and it was just 1 hit that was meant to subdue it. But it is not currently awake.
Okay.
It is just lying there. It seems stable, though. It's breathing.
We'll figure out who has the best animal handling check.
Yeah, I'm medicine him. Oh, I probably do.
You
I have
guys
a 2.
made a mistake by wasting your inspiration on attacking instead of using it to save this dog that I want to die.
I'm a 5. I medicine him.
I medicine him. I don't know what that means.
I think to stabilize and to
To
make
stabilize
sure.
him. I didn't know if it was Nate.
I don't think he's in any danger of
Yeah,
death.
you already know he's
Fine.
stable. He's
He's
not
fucked up.
dying.
But
Yeah.
do tie him up or muzzle him, because we're gonna break him in. Good puppies need good puppies.
I have a 5 in animal handling, so I think I'll be the best to try to.
Yeah, 5 is way better than me.
Yeah.
If assists are allowed, I could assist you because I'm not trained in it, but I have a 2. But
You know who I gave proficiency in animal handling?
hmm.
Duncan. You know who's no longer alive? Duncan.
Wait, did you actually give him
Actually-
proficiency?
Yeah, I gave him proficiency in animal handling because he's been handling the horses.
That's cool.
So I thought that would be cute. That's why you were able to make keep your horse in check with advantage. If you didn't notice, you had advantage on the check.
Yeah, I did notice. I thought you were using Duncan. I just didn't know that it was because of.
Yeah, I wouldn't have let him assist you unless he was trained. Yes.
Cool.
What's that perception check for?
So I was running over to the 2 horses that are there, giving a quick survey of the land, trying to find Nugget, And
You have no clue where Nugget went, and it's possibly because the storm clouds that were overhead, ominously kind of looming, have started to pour down rain, and
I
it's
didn't
it's
catch
relative.
that. Thanks, DM.
Hey, I told you
Perfect.
that there was dark clouds in the sky, ominous of the rain during my read aloud, but it just started to pour.
All right, I'm gonna start picking up the pieces of these people's loot because they're pretty untouched.
Yeah, I was gonna say, round up the bodies.
Oh no.
Is
No, we're not rounding up the bodies. These
Can I try to,
blasphemous
like-
pieces of shit are going to sit here and rot out in the open, but their goods can go to helping us further our deeds. Stupid
that's fair.
fucking-
Do we recognize anything on them? Any symbol? Like, hi, my name's Bob, and I'm in this cult.
Yeah, sure. You do find that they have. There's 2 ritualistic daggers. All of them have. All of the cultists that you see had daggers on them. They were all wearing robes. The bodies actually don't have much on them aside from that. They're very simplistic. It's almost as though you would expect that they knew that some of these people would die, if not all of them. Who's searching the bodies specifically?
I think Anthemilla.
I'm searching the. Well, the dude that was sacrificed, I guess. But if he had anything,
The
on
one
him.
way off to the right. Yeah,
we'll-
the first
we'll
guy that
look
went down.
into that. He has a
I think
Yeah.
he was
great
naked.
sword.
Yeah, he was naked,
Oh yeah.
but give me an investigation check.
Anybody else wants to help?
But I was going to
Oh,
say
yeah,
before you roll, I think Derek was particularly interested, so he would assist
In
with
the
the
rooms.
investigation. Yeah,
Or-
Totally.
I don't know if
Yeah,
that's.
I'm going to assist as well. I'm just going to go ahead because I want that sword, but oh yeah, let's go ahead. I guess let's throw an investigation check in there too.
Yeah, the great
the
sword's on the
greatsword.
ground. All right, so what are
I
your
want that
investigation
sword.
checks?
Who knows?
Mine is the 14.
14 is the highest.
4 assists, 7.
7. Well, you with assist, you just get advantage, or you can
Yeah.
either do your roll by yourself or you give it advantage.
Oh, okay. Then, all right.
Yeah,
then.
Derek was helping me, so I was getting advantage from him.
But that's okay. Because it's honestly, there's not a lot of places to hide stuff on a person with no clothes.
Yeah.
I mean,
How
we
hard
all
am I
know one place.
You ever seen your
So
prison wallet?
clutched in his hand, it's like kind of like a death grip on it. He was wielding the greatsword with both hands, but you suspect that this was just kind of something he palmed in one of his hands while holding the greatsword. There seems to be a small brooch.
Small what?
Brooch.
Roach.
A brooch. Gotcha.
Spelling.
No, you're good.
Why is there not an A in this? I hate saying that word.
Wait, brooch does have an A in it, right?
No.
No.
Broch.
Weird. I thought it did.
Yeah.
Other than that, you find nothing of interest on him, aside from the greatsword, which is lying on the ground. The greatsword is in decent condition. You feel as though the person that had the greatsword maintained it, and it also has a familiar symbol on the hilt of the weapon.
Thorn.
Familiar to who?
Everybody! It's the symbol of the companion again.
Huh.
It's almost as though these poor knights have just been not having a good time. You suspect that this
All
guy was
right.
a knight of the companion.
I have a better idea then. Okay.
Does the brooch have any particular looks or?
Yeah. So the brooch itself, of course, the thing that you would be most interested in. It has small rubies in it. Several small rubies make up the brooch. And it's oval in shape and relatively small. The actual container for the I guess the setting for the brooch is silver.
Is what?
Silver.
Yeah, breaking up a little.
Silver.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Yep. Additionally, on the back, there does seem to be something inscribed in it. Eldrin, you wouldn't be familiar with what this is. I don't. Well, actually, you can cast magic. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
I forgot that everyone in this party has some magical capabilities. Yeah, you suspect there's something about it, but it could be something in a language you don't understand. You're not sure.
Okay.
But that's what you found.
What check would we need to make to know what the creature was, by the way?
Religion, 100%.
17?
Yeah. So, you've read a couple books on fiendish things in general.
Mm-hmm.
And you would know that, I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's a Dybbuk. And it is, as Pipkip said, a demon. And this demon is particularly known for being able to possess corpses. Is there anything in particular you want to know about it?
Did we actually kill it?
Yes. You didn't kill it. Like many other things summoned from other planes of existence, when they are effectively defeated, they are banished back to their home plane.
Okay.
But you're confident it's no longer here, if that's the concern.
Okay. I would relay that as we are gathering these items to the party.
Any way I could do like a whistle or something to see if my horse would come back?
A whistle? You could certainly try. There hasn't been really any circumstances where you've had to do that.
Yeah, I just like call for it or whatever.
Yeah. The only way this is probably going to happen is rule of cool, so you have to
hold
roll.
on. I'll let him borrow my ocarina. Maybe he can summon it back that way.
Do you have proficiency in Ocarina?
Lisa's gonna make the joke.
Would that be like animal handling? Or
Sure, yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's high roll.
It's not happening. Yeah,
Yeah.
You whistle into the stormy weather. Again, it is raining on you, and you seem to get no reply. The other horses are kind of remaining still for now, but they seem to be getting uneasy.
Okay.
You
yeah,
did that
I mean,
move more odd.
I'll show the rest of the party the brooch and show them the inscriptions and say,
Arcana checks all around.
yeah, I don't
Is
know.
it a
was
language that any of us can understand?
not one that I
It's definitely it's not a language that you can understand. But if someone that's interested wants to give me an Arcana check, I'll let you guys do another one.
And it's just Arcana, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the person that's not trained in it. I have a negative
Why
1.
not?
can. Oof.
Yeah.
You have no clue what
great.
this is. It could be a priceless artifact of tremendous power.
Do we
any
at
of us
least...
have, do any of us have detect magic?
Yep, I do, but I have no spell slots right now.
It doesn't matter either because
that
you know
doesn't
you
tell me
can.
what it does.
You-
Yeah, we can just do that over a short
Yeah,
rest.
short rest. I let you identify stuff. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
probably get rid of detect magic. It's useful in some situations, I guess, though.
Yep, it is. All right, what do you guys want to do?
While they're going back and forth over the brooch and everything, I'd be hanging out, holding on to the 2 remaining horses by their
Okay.
reins.
Go ahead and move
And
yourself
walking.
there,
Okay.
just in case it becomes relevant. I don't think it will, but
I will bring the dog over to the 2, well, the cleric and the paladin, I guess.
okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll all head back to the horses. As long as we feel like we've made a thorough search of everything, all the bodies, the stones, the slab. I mean, does the slab have runes in it? Does the slab have anything on it?
Yeah, actually, the general area does have religious symbology. You would recognize on the stone slabs
Mm-hmm.
that it seems to have, this place was very likely once a shrine to what is called the Triad, which are 3 allied gods, and you know those gods because they're very commonly worshipped. Anyone that's trained in religion knows this. Even some of you that aren't, as long as your intelligence is 10, you probably know.
Really?
Torm, Tyr, and Ilmatar. So you feel as though this was probably once a mini shrine to them.
Could you repeat that one more time? Torm, what?
Torm, Tyr, and Ilmatar.
Ilmatar is Ilmater.
Yep.
For anybody that cares.
So this was kind of like a desecration.
Yeah, you pieced that together. These guys were obviously... Oh, and somebody had asked about the symbology on the guys. The ritual daggers also had symbols on them. The 2 ritual daggers. If you were interested in that, give me a religion check.
Oh, okay, I'm definitely gonna help with that.
Or like
do you want
arcane symbols or what are they?
You're not sure on... Well,
Gotcha.
I mean, it's a symbol. If you give me a check, I can tell you more.
on the blade or the hilt?
The hilts.
So it's okay. So the blade is okay. Well, all right.
The blade is curved, kind of like a Chris.
Yeah.
It's like classic, like cultist weapon for bad guys. Right. Yeah. So Antamila, you recognize this, and it disgusts you a little that this is the symbol of Orcus, on the hilt of these daggers.
Probably could have sussed that out if I thought about it. Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. That tracks. It rolled. Oh, it rolled. Okay. Keeps doing more doing that stuff.
And with that religion check, you would also know that Orcus is a demon lord. So yeah, it checks out that a demon would be summoned.
Yeah.
So I relay that to the party that I remember coming across. That Orcus, that demon lord.
Okay.
Big bad news. Undead. Blah blah.
All right, it's still raining down on you guys. What would you like to do?
I guess we should probably try and find shelter.
Yeah. Shelter. And rest.
You're down to 2 horses.
We have to double up.
And that's
Who's riding bitch?
my horse stayed. I'm staying with my horse.
Yeah, I was gonna say the 2 people that lost their horses.
Oh, true.
I'm walking.
Alright.
I was going to say for
Bye,
sure.
Nugget. Bye, Epona.
Oh, feels bad, man. Alright.
Come along, horse.
Yeah, the horses hoof you along.
Makes a clicking noise.
You're able to find shelter off the road in an area that's a little bit forested. Let me move you guys back to the map. Boop, 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 boop. And
So we're about to do a rest thing, right?
yeah, you guys all successfully get a long night's rest.
Okay, so working with Eladrin either sometime in the morning after we wake up, let us try and get this dog into some better shape.
Yes.
Who has the brooch, by the way?
I do.
Are you studying it over the short or the long rest?
Yeah, I'll probably like before night, I'll spend some time.
I'd imagine
at it
Anthemilla's
and-
doing the same thing with the greatsword.
Yeah.
And the helmet too, just because I haven't really had I took time to just been wearing the stupid thing.
I think we did the helmet.
We did the helmet. It's just
Yeah.
visual.
It's just the
illusory.
eyes.
You just look cool.
You look cool.
Okay, just cool eyes.
As for the
Cool down.
great sword, it has no magical properties.
Of course it doesn't.
As for the brooch, you eventually determine that the symbols were actually arcane symbols for abjuration, and after you kind of figured that out, you determined that it is a brooch of shielding.
Ooh.
Look
Ooh.
at that.
And a brooch of shielding is you get immunity or resistant to force damage, and you are immune to the magic missile spell while wearing it. It does
Neat.
require attunement, but it's pretty cool.
Well, that's cool.
So there you go. All right, so dog. Let's get this dog thing out of the way because I want it to bite you and kill you somehow.
Fight and run away.
I think I've had enough biting from the dog.
All right, so the dog wakes up and it doesn't recognize
right
anyone,
back.
and it growls menacingly. What would you like to do?
I will try to calm it down.
Okay. How do you calm it down?
Try to give him a piece of meat.
Okay, sure. Give me an animal handling check.
We'll assist because I'm helping with whatever you're doing.
Oh,
Oh, okay. The dog kind of stops growling, and the growl face kind of turns into a sniff face, and it kind of reluctantly takes the meat out of your hand and starts eating it, kind of like eyeing you warily as it kind of chomps down on the meat. The way I'm going to make this work, by the way, for taming this dog is you just have to have it's kind of like death save. I'm going to make it 3 successes before 3 failures. So every day you'll have a chance to do something to try to kind of make the dog loyal. You know, various things like food and stuff like that. And because the next encounter is not going to take 3 days for you to get to, I mean, it's going to take that long to just get to the next village. Go ahead and just start making animal handling checks. I presume you're going to do similar things like...
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assisting.
Feeding
Yeah, I was
him.
gonna say, I would imagine the two of you are working
You
together.
could absolutely do that.
So 18, 14.
Yep, keep going. Yeah, so you're, like, by the 3rd day, you know, this dog hasn't seen anyone familiar. Nothing's really taken active anger or aggression towards it. It's kind of gotten used to being around you, and you've been feeding it. And the dog seems to be kind of cool with you by the end of the 3rd day. Like, it was a little wary at first, but he's kind of come around.
Okay, so while we're doing this and sort of getting the dog on our side and all that fun stuff, I make a suggestion to the party.
Don't name the dog Duncan.
Damn you! That's
Or
exactly
Donut.
what I was going to
Or
do.
Donut.
We're
Don't name the dog
naming
Donut.
the dog Duncan. Duncan the second.
That's horrible.
I don't think we want to lose Duncan again.
Couldn't go
This
to
time I
another
take better
Duncan
care
loss.
of Duncan.
Also, did anybody take those daggers?
Yes.
The ritual ones, yes.
The ritual dagger, yes.
Regular ones, did we take those? I mean,
I took them and threw them on the sack of the horse to sell them when we get to town.
Oh,
How many
that's
were
fair.
there? Like
I just wrote several.
All right, who has the daggers?
5. I have the daggers.
Okay, hold on.
This is gonna be terrible, by the way, because they're daggers of orcas.
Give me just a second. I have to roll stuff.
Ooh.
And they're cursed.
Well, I'm not using the stupid things.
Or trackable.
Yeah.
Out of character.
Okay, well, on the first night, Antamila, you hear something in your tent rummaging through a bag. What do you do?
Something in the tent rummaging through a bag.
Yeah.
I go in and oh.
I know.
I guess since I can use it at will. No, I mean I want to make a light source, so light. Either use my tinder of light and sort of light the tent up a little bit so I can see who's rummaging through my bags.
Okay.
And investigate.
So you cast the light spell, and you suddenly hear no noise, but you don't see anything.
I check where the noise was coming from, what was being rummaged.
Yeah, so on the ground near the bag, you see the dagger on the ground.
Is there just one of them?
I think you had 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2
But the other one is still in the bag if you had both.
Okay, so one's on the ground, one's in there. Okay, so I carefully pick up the dagger, not using my hand because I think I like it. Put it back in the bag, seal the bag back up, and I guess I'm going to go out to Edmund middle of the night, and let him know what happened, and ask him for a little, like, sort of. I think it might have been Pip Kip that was rummaging through there because he made it very clear he's not a fan of demons. I'm trying to sell these stupid things. But should we just dump them or get rid of them, you think?
Something was in your tent rummaging through looking for the daggers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap! I did this wrong. You actually shouldn't have heard that. But
Rip.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Um,
Too late now.
why don't we just ask him?
I guess it couldn't hurt. Pip Kip. Oh,
A few-
Pip
A
Kip.
few moments pass. It'll be like 30 seconds or so. And in front of you appears your good friend Pip Kip. A smell of sulfur fills your nose. Yes? Are you ready to make a deal?
No. I have a question. These daggers of Orcus. Now, you seem not too fond of demons. Actually, you
Oh,
seem
those are-
very.
Those are terrible. You should get rid of those.
Oh, well, I was going to sell them.
I think they're
when we got to
cursed.
the next town.
I think they're cursed. You probably shouldn't hold on to those. You should probably just throw them in the ground or bury them somewhere.
Cursed daggers. Ooh, interesting. They're probably worth more.
He has a
But
look of
seriously, are they
disgust on his
cursed?
face. He says, yes.
Are they really cursed?
Yes.
I would like to insight check him.
Okay.
9. Rip.
I mean, he seems to be being genuine.
Let's see if I can. Do
I would
any
just
better.
ask him and say, were you trying to take them from Anthamilla?
Inside. Just roll 1 this time, Jesus.
Yeah, so
Once. Okay.
so to the first for the first thing, he seems to be being honest about them being cursed.
Oof.
In regards to what did you ask?
I said, were you trying to pilfer them from Anthamilla?
And he just kind of looks at you and he says, I have no obligation to answer these questions. I'm trying to help you. I just want to go home.
I'm just curious.
Same.
I do you a favor and I tell you about these cursed daggers. I even helped you in combat. And now you're going to question me?
I'm not questioning you. Well, I mean, I guess in the most
I mean,
literal
what?
sense of the word.
Okay, well then the
If
conversation's
there's a
done.
baseline for questioning. Were you just trying to get rid of them to help us? Were you stifling through my bag to get the daggers and get rid of them?
I thought I've already answered this. Anyway, just remember what I said. And he kind of just looks at the daggers, then looks at you.
This is...
Oh,
Oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. Sorry. No, go ahead.
And
I thought
he
he
said,
was... Yeah.
We can make a deal for this if you want.
A deal.
Yeah.
What? Okay. What do you mean?
How about this? I will do you a favor and get rid of those daggers for you. If you pay me 5 gold. No questions asked. I'll take care of those daggers for you.
So lose out on gold to for dagger removal.
I already told you they're cursed. I'm doing you a service.
Interesting. Cursed daggers. Interesting.
Is this is at night before we long rest again, right?
Yeah, this is the first night after your long rest.
Gotcha.
This is day 1 of dog. This is after the first dog success too.
Right. But the night of that, we're like
Yes.
settled down for camp.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter too much because... Never mind, I won't say that, but because of out of character knowledge. But I will cast Detect Magic
Okay.
to see if I get anything from the daggers
Yeah.
that we
it's-
couldn't discern from just kind of inspecting them.
You don't see any new magical auras.
Gotcha. Cool.
Hmm. What do you
I'll
think,
leave it-
Edmund?
I don't know.
Have I ever lied to you?
Let's not answer that question. We're still friends right now.
He looks serious. He says, "Have I ever lied to you? I'm insulted." You know. Do you know? I'm actually surprised you don't know this. You look like a holy person. He says, "You should know. Devils can't lie."
I
He-
would love to insight check that.
And he kind of puffs up his little devil chest, and he says, "Devils can't lie. We're restricted from lying. We're not allowed to do that. Everything I say to you is true. You can take that."
You do have this really fun way of finagling around the truth, giving half truths.
Man,
There's such
both,
a thing in
both my secondary roles.
Yeah.
as lies of omission. Have you heard of those?
Edmund, you
Even
think
if-
he's full of shit, especially based on what you read.
Yeah.
And Tamila, do you want to insight that?
Yeah, why not? Let's
By
see
the
if that
way,
works out.
Derek and Eldrin, you hear a full conversation happening in the middle of the night.
In Edmund's tent.
Yeah. Also, you're confident he's lying about the always telling the truth thing. Like
Okay.
that's a pretty like bold faced lie. Like no contest. Like come on.
All right. So what about knowing, like how, like if these things really are cursed, and Anthony has been handling them, because even if you said, Maurice, that you didn't touch them before, you probably did back at the battleground, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, like, just general broad, like, is there various various methods of curse triggering? Like, can something be cursed and it only activates when you draw blood with it, or can something be, or is it like all cursed items, no matter what the curse is, as soon as you touch it, the curse activates? That's kind of the kind of check I want to make. Like,
Give me an
basically-
Arcana check.
okay, cool,
You have no fucking clue.
cool.
For what you know, curses could be so many different things.
Hmm.
Words, magic. Yeah, there's so many different ways that an item could be cursed. All right.
I don't know what to do with them at the very least, if they are cursed, just, dropping them off somewhere or burying them in the ground may not be the best idea, because I mean, what if some like farmhand comes by and picks it up and then they get cursed, We wouldn't want something like that to happen.
Pip sighs and interrupts you in the middle of what you're saying, and he says, "Look, these type of things have power. Symbols of holy beings. They could see through them. Do you want Orcus to know where you are at all times?"
Well, certainly not.
Not really, no.
Then you should get rid of his symbol of worship. Bury it in the ground so he can't see you. He looks at them in like genuine disgust.
At some point, I would have walked down there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You hear,
Yeah.
you pop in during this.
Yeah.
Pip seems to be trying to convince them that these are cursed
Da-
daggers. of
Derek
Orcus.
would as well,
You're
Are
there.
you guys?
without
are you guys-
fully comprehending what's being asked. He'd ask, "Why not just throw it in the bag of holding? That's practically its own dimension."
True.
Did anyone? I didn't see. Did anyone insight check what he said?
What, just now?
Yeah, it doesn't look like you did. Never mind.
I mean, it seems like they were trying to. They were not trusting him, right? So they were inside him every single thing
Yeah.
that he said.
Yeah.
Try
You
not
wa-
to insight everything, but just key things.
Yeah.
if
I don't
can.
mind if you do, but just
Yeah, I
if you're
know.
gonna do it, please do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Fine.
Okay.
Let's see if it's the Orcus can see through these stupid daggers.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you could tell he's being misleading about certain things, but you sense that there's some truth to what he said at very least. You know, holy symbols are used for the purposes of channeling the power of the gods, right? It's one of several ways. And you know that at the very least in places of worship, it's suspected that the gods could see within them. So it's not too far of a stretch to assume that, you know, hey, maybe he's not completely lying about that. But
Which makes it even
but he's
worse.
still hiding something. Like he's
Oh, obviously.
obviously he seems to have an agenda. You could tell as well with the 23 insight.
Okay, then I call him on it. You're not saying something. You're saying something, but you're not saying everything, which seems to be sort of your MO. And I don't know how we can trust. Oh, great devil Pip-Kip. You're saying if you're just going to keep speaking a half truth. So I'm just going to shove this into the bag of holding and move on.
He actually has a slight look of relief, and he says, "Okay."
I think we should just
Anybody
take it
else
to the next temple.
Yeah.
Give it to a high priest.
We'll give it to that priest. Maybe see if he can make heads or tails of what to do with them.
Derek turns to Edmund and he asks, I mean, aren't you a paladin? I've heard, can't you guys just remove curses?
Some more trained paladins may be able to, but Helm has not graced me with such abilities yet.
And even if you had Orcus's...
Okay. Just curious, good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he agrees. Let's take it. If Edmund's not the person to be able to divinely deal with this, then let's take it to the temple. A temple. The next temple.
And Pip-Kip just pops in to remind you, just make sure you keep it someplace, you know, out of sight. I think that bag might work. I personally think you should just bury them, but putting them in the bag, I think, is probably better than nothing.
How far do we think we are from the next town?
You're probably about 2.5 days away.
Okay.
Yeah, because at the end of the 3 days, animal handling check was done. We'd be pretty close, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, that was a joke about Duncan, too. Like, I was just sort of...
Dark.
Sure, we can actually...
You
said
just
that
basically
wasn't-
ensured its death, is what you're saying, by naming Duncan.
Did you say that was a joke or wasn't?
It was a
Okay,
joke. I'm like,
okay.
yeah, we'll name it Duncan, too. Like, yeah,
What,
remember him.
what should we name the dog?
That's the question, isn't it?
We could name him Lucky since he survived the battle.
That's
If he,
true.
if he would have been in range, he would have been a shadow. If and very dead.
How about we just call him Hound?
Sure. I call my horse. I call my horse horse. Don't get
No,
attached
that's
to it.
terrible. Don't name it Hound. That's miserable.
Did you see how quick you put this dog down with one hit?
Exactly.
Have you seen the things that we've been fighting in our way? You think he's gonna survive?
Nope.
You never know. You never
That's a very
know, all right?
pessimistic attitude.
You have to have...
It's a very realistic
We
attitude.
haven't had much reason to up till now. You have to keep hope. We'll name him Hope.
Aww.
And when he
Our
dies, our
hope.
hopes will go with him.
Yeah, your hopes and dreams have been crushed. Like.
We just gotta get a second dog and call him Dreams, and then
And then we
The other
send
one
them
would have
away
become
somewhere
a-
far
If we
away
would have
from
gotten
this
both of them,
All right,
Hopes and dreams.
on Tamila, are you gonna put them in the bag of holding?
into the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay,
I personally put them both in the bag of holding.
cool.
I think I have one of them. Pretty sure I thought I had like a little like cloth or I can sort of religious
Like wrap them up in.
wrap them up in like
Let
some
me
sort of
go to my equipment, and I will add to the bag of holding. Right now,
2 Orcus daggers, I guess.
yeah, it's got the 2 sets of plate, a bedroll, 2 shovels, and 2 ritualistic daggers
Of Orcus.
of Orcus.
So, good news for the party is you started to see, as you go more south, more and more fiendish stuff going on. So, maybe there's some truth to what's been going on. You've already run into an imp. You've run into this weird thing. So,
Certainly, it's disheartening to see, but it gives more and more credit to Edmund's father's,
True.
tales.
Yeah,
So-
your father would be tickled pink that we're traveling with an imp.
oh god.
Ugh.
All right. Do you guys want to continue on to Triel?
For the next
Uh,
7 minutes, sure.
Yeah.
you got-
I mean,
you
we
got
only
time.
have a few minutes.
I'd ideally like to get to the intro of the next encounter and end it on that because it's a pretty cool one.
Oh.
But
Sure.
all right,
Sure.
Triel.
I'm feeling really sleepy. No, go ahead.
We haven't leveled up.
No.
Damn.
I think after this next encounter, you will.
Okay.
All right, Triel's a very small town. It's actually smaller than Daggerford. There's a couple of basic shops here. If you want to get basic supplies or arms and armor under 100 gold pieces, you could find them here. This place doesn't seem to have a potion shop comparable to Borsker Bridge. It does have a tavern you could stay at, so you will get a night of rest here if you want it. Is there anything you guys want to resupply with?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
Yeah, you guys had one pretty recently.
I think, and you're probably all going to think I'm crazy, I'm going to ask the party if it would be better right now for us to sell that plate armor instead of sort of wait for it to get... We're sort of a little strapped for funds.
You're talking about
So,
the
yeah, the
Orcish one?
one that mine, not your... Yeah, the Orcish one that's
Yeah.
unsized. 'Cause we'd have to wait for it and pay for it to be sized just for me, and honestly...
That's
it's
your
not-
call, Anthemilla. It's your armor.
I feel
Okay.
like the best use of the money we have right now is to improve your armor, though. And at that
I
point,
can't really use
Do we
it
know?
until
Do we
next
know
level.
out of character? Do we know how long it would take to reshape it?
I don't
Guess.
know. I don't know the exact. It's
And also,
I
I
don't.
can't use it right now.
But yeah, we don't need exacts. Like I'm just thinking, like, is it going to be a couple days or a couple weeks?
at
Like, that
least
kinda
a
thing.
couple of weeks, probably months.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
Oh, hell
Okay.
no. Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna sell it. Just gonna sell it. Just gonna sell it.
Yeah,
Hopefully I
Yeah,
run
if
into
we
it.
if
This
we if
place
we're
is
intelligent,
probably
Tiefling.
well,
Yeah.
I mean, I meant more so like Baldur's Gate type of place, like a big city.
Yeah, I was
but
gonna say
still.
Triel is not going to be able to buy this.
No. Oh.
Oh,
we
they're
won't
not.
get
Oh,
it right
great.
here.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is a
that's fine,
small
too.
town. That's a lot of gold.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, we can sell it later, but even then, you're probably right. If the party realizes that it's going to take weeks or maybe even longer to reshape that thing, then we might want to just sell it and maybe parlay some of that gold and try and buy you a set or something or whatever. I don't know. Maybe look for some other way of improving
Or we can get
Your
your
Yeah.
defenses.
can get splint armor at least or something.
Something, yeah.
Okay, fine. We'll keep it till then. Because otherwise, it's gonna be like, well, we can check and see if this town has like a bunch of health potions or how many they have, and sort of see what supplies we need and sort of bargain in a way. But if we're gonna hold on to it for armor later on, that's fine too.
All right. So
Yeah, I
is
don't
there
think there's
anything else you
anything
guys
I
want to do?
need.
But I do try and sell the daggers, the normal ones, not the ritual ones. See if they can take those. Just the
Yeah,
normal.
half the
crap
normal
hit.
value, which I think is 5. I don't remember. You could sell them for half their normal value. So whatever the value is listed in the player's
Checking.
handbook, you get half that.
So 2.5 gold, basically.
Yep.
And each one of them had one, right?
Wait, each
Except for
Yes.
the red.
a dagger's worth
So there's
5 gold?
4. Michael, it seems like it'd be a lot.
No, daggers are worth
Dagger's worth 2.
2 gold, so they'd be worth
2
1 gold
so
each.
1 gold.
Yes, that's accurate.
So we got 5 gold. Yeah, so we got 5 gold. Okay, so everybody gets a gold, and then the bag, the group.
And then the
gets a
group
gold.
and the group bank gets a gold. All right.
There you go.
Our treasury is at 1 gold, I believe. I'm double checking.
All right.
We used
Okay,
it for
so
the for the
Healing
potion.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do in town?
I want
Not
to
if it's this small.
find. Okay, is there a temple or
No.
a proper church? No.
You suspect that each home probably has its own situation. Yeah, it's a very small village.
All right. Well, I spend time while we're in town praying to Vilker, and sort of because I've been getting away from that.
Fair
A lot
enough.
of dying, a lot of killing. Maybe some guidance. Oh, by the way, about my max HP.
Oh, that's fixed. You're good.
Okay.
It's a long rest, probably.
I guess I would look to see if they have any kind of barding that could be put on our mastiff.
I think so. Yes, because the way barding works is it's just a certain price of normal armor, and this place has anything that's worth under 100. So barding is. Oh wow, it's 4 times the cost. That's ridiculous.
Wow.
That makes sense for like a horse, but like for
For a
I guess
dog,
it's the same for all animals, huh?
Well, it's probably the reshaping.
Yeah, I
It's all
Yeah,
suppose.
I would say anything worth less than 100 gold, 4 times price of any of the armors that you want.
My God, that's ridiculous.
So how much is leather normal?
Pretty cheap, I think, but
Let's look.
4 times is gonna be pretty prohibitive.
Leather's 10, so 40 gold.
40 gold.
Jeez, that
my
seems
gosh.
unworth.
That
Yeah.
is. Yeah,
For-
if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it.
And what would it do? It would basically give him plus. What is a dog's dex?
It's gonna add 1 to his AC, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Not
yeah.
worth it.
Because
40
it,
gold
doesn't
for
have-
one.
it doesn't have any more
Not
than
worth
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll pay 40 gold for 1 more AC, but no.
I'm sure you would.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Anything else?
I think Derek would have a harebrained idea come to mind, and he would try to find a small lockbox with a couple sets of keys.
That's easy enough. You could absolutely find that. What we'll do is I don't think I'm going to make it to the intro of next session. We're at time, and I'm very strict on time. So what I'm going to do is we'll pick up next session with getting the lockbox, and we will go from there.
Marvelous.
Sounds
Sounds
good.
good.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you all for playing tonight, and I'll see you next week. Have a good one.